can't raise a man.
Listen, he got older but never grew. For his life, he can't tell the truth. How to love, he ain't got a clue.
Who in this bitch?
Playing games like you'll never lose.
Playing games like you would never lose. Try to talk to him, can't get through. Every day a different dude. Ellie run for the hills. I'm just trying to keep it real. When it's already wrong, what you gonna do? Hey, Melissa. Because he wasn't raised right before you. If you don't want it, you can't make nobody. Cause you can't raise a man. We finna get into some things, y'all. Coming home any time of night. Expect you to let that shit ride, Ellie. How many tears you gonna cry, girl? Playing games like you never lose. She knew the love changed. Calling her out her name and shit. Grown ass boy, better run. When he's already grown, what you gonna do? Cause he wasn't raised right before you. You can't raise a man. Period. Cannot raise no motherfucking man. And Ellie motherfucking, she knew better. One thing I do know, and I do feel in my heart, that Ellie knew better. She was too smart for that shit. And I also feel like she was very strategic. And I was always right about Ellie. It's no shade, it's no tea, but Ellie gave me bad bitch vibes. You know, like when you listen to that song with Rihanna when she was like, trying to fix your any issues with a bad bitch. I'm a savage. You need, like, girl, Dalvin needed her, but he couldn't see that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody looking on the outside in, it's like, damn, you got a bad bitch, but not only is she a bad bitch, you gotta, in my eyes, I was like, you better be careful. Because Ellie was smart on a different level. That bitch knew 3 different languages, bitch. That bitch is very good at communication. You know what I'm saying? She's a well put together person. You know, her name's Ellie Soul. All her subscribers are her soulmates. Girl, she got us. We sold into the Ellie fucking personality, you know, or the persona of Ellie Soul. You know what I'm saying? It just go together. The bitch do your facials and shit. She provides a service as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can actually meet Ellie Soul and get a facial by her, get your eyelashes did and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get beautified. Ellie Soul is gonna help. You know, she your soulmate. You always been looking for her your whole fucking life. I get it. Boom. Like I don't understand how Dalvin wasn't sold. Like, nigga, you finally met a person that was gonna deal with your shit. But I do feel like it had to been a business arrangement because why the fuck? Why the fuck would Ellie be with Dalvin? Do you see the way this nigga eat? If he eat like that, I could just imagine how he sleep. Wild, probably sound like a motherfucking bear in hibernation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Always sucking and smacking on his fingers. Not only is he a savage when he eat, he over here telling you what you can and can't eat. Like I'm trying to tell you, like it just was something on top of it. Was always something. Like I didn't even have to watch the full video. That's the thing. A lot of people be watching the whole video. I don't even watch the whole video. I click the motherfucking video and I be baffled in the first 5 minutes. Sometimes it be in the first minute. It just as soon as you click the video, it's just giving a lot. It'd be a lot to take in. And I'm like, Ellie, you mean to tell me that you like that shit? You like this nigga just smacking and breathing all hard and just eating viciously, and then on top of that, he tell you when you can eat and when you can't eat. I remember when she said that the mama was calling her, telling her to eat something. Cause she ain't ate all day and they been out and about handling business. You ain't got that much business going on. You sitting in front of a camera and eat food. Like you don't got to, Ellie ain't got to go up everywhere with you. But then you never know. Maybe he had to keep his eye on Ellie because look at what's happening now. So in all reality, I'm the bitch that see what it really, really, really is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a balance. You know, you got all these women that, I understand where the women coming from and then where they come from with Nichole and stuff like that. But then again, it's just like, I know how women are. Man, when you get a whole group of women, the women that hate Nichole, I really just don't get it because I don't even keep up with Nichole like that. I don't even keep up with Dalvin like that. I just, when he was with Ellie, of course, it brought a lot of people in because it was like, okay, where is this gonna go? Like, we really wanted to know where this was gonna go. Like, we was rooting for you. We was all rooting for you. We was all rooting for you, Dalvin. And it's like you just are a narcissist. And I don't even like calling people narcissists, but it's just like you have the goal to put it on camera for the world to see how disrespectful you are, how fucking shady you are, how like fucking arrogant. I don't even feel like it's arrogant because I really feel like it's insecure. And I feel like Ellie understood emotion. She's a Scorpio too, With Scorpios, I be having a while. I don't even get close to Scorpios. I never, as an Aquarius, have been close to a Scorpio. I heard that they're very loyal and stuff, but I know they're very private too. So it's just like, I know Ellie was only going to show us what she wanted to show us. And Dalvin was gonna try to exploit it as much as he could. But at the end of the day, Ellie is just like low key realized, bitch, she's gonna be her stuff at the end of the day. But it's like at the same time, it's like, why you don't ever talk about yourself? Like he talks about himself, but he like gets people on camera and he doesn't have like he has like the dialogue of like almost like an interrogator, like just always trying to put you on Front Street, make you the butt end of a joke. It gives asshole vibes, but it's like, why be an asshole if we're in a relationship? An open relationship at that. A fucking open relationship at that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I already feel like I peeped the whole situation. Like it's a business arrangement. He's gonna get buku coins if come with my new girl. Da, da, da. Like, he's searching for content at this point because he's desperate because he felt like he couldn't do it on his own. I never understood why Dalvin ain't did the shit on his motherfucking own. If Ellie can't get up because she's sick, get on camera yourself and eat your life away like you already doing. It's not that hard. Like it's really hard for you to sit down and eat on camera by yourself. So do you know what I was thinking? I think it's an insecurity because the little research that I did because I pick up on things so fast. Hey Nebe, hey Rivera. I'm sorry, y'all. I just hit the blunt right. So I'm just trying to talk. This is my first time going, live and doing this. And it's just like I was on other people's panels and I just wanted to very much so get Bodak over here because this is my panel. And y'all is more willing y'all are more than welcome to come up and talk with me. But that's a great segue of what I was just gonna say. Like, I feel like he needs somebody to talk to in order to have commentary or in order to like, and me personally, it comes to me natural and stuff like that. Like I'm not a group project bitch. I could do shit on my motherfucking own, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to know motherfucking handouts, bitch. I really have a motherfucking personality, bitch, and I really have a motherfucking like my reactions, bitch, are motherfucking golden. Like for real. So my reactions was genuine to his motherfucking mukbangs and shit. I'm like, oh my God. Did he just say her hair's too big? Her hair is beautiful. She's a black woman. What do you mean? Her hair is all in the way. Like he can't even drive because her hair is a fucking safety hazard. Because when he looks over his fucking shoulder, all he sees is big ass nest of hair. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Like he ain't say it like that, but that's how my ears heard it. But I mean, go look for yourself. The proof is in the pudding. Like he always had something to motherfucking say to this lady. And she was nothing but a happy, nice person. Now he's saying he know the real her. Okay, I feel like I knew the real her when I first seen her. I was like, she a bad bitch. What is she doing with him? Period. Like he was like, oh, when I first met you, I was like, you had a BBL. A BBL? Why would you say this to your girlfriend and on top of that, y'all on camera and you gonna post it? Like I can see you just doing all this talking, but you go back and edit all the shit out where you just be being rude and shit. No, you don't even. You don't. You trying to create a narrative now, but you've already created a narrative, sir, and it ends here. The story ends here. You have to meet the motherfucking like. You have to. I understand. If I was Ellie, I'd be getting revenge too. Because you're not gonna just humiliate me on camera all these times and all these days, and I'm dealing with it, and you gotta be a goofy if you think that I'm really finna just sit back and allow that. I personally feel like Ellie is like hell no, like, and then I don't know. See, my thing is a lot of people like to assume what's going on. They like to assume what's going on. I don't like to assume nothing is going on. Like I haven't even said anything about the whole situation. Like I really feel like motherfuckers is waiting for like my opinion as far as like, cause Dalvin, he got my TikTok shut down, so I know Dalvin watches the video. So when he made his little cry, like, oh, guys, none of the T channels, please don't say nothing about me. First of all, my motherfucking phone was broke. You lucky. I couldn't say that about you. But, at the same time, I got a life. Everything don't revolve around this man. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I go to work. I got my own, I be doing my own shit, bitch. I'm trying to turn up now. That's why I'm like, let me just do a live, just to like, really, get into some things. And then that'll give a good week's worth of, instead of just uploading 3-minute videos all the time. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just like, I seen that. I did. I didn't watch the whole video. And I seen that late. I saw that after people was already talking about it. Because I felt it more interesting, looking at these lives talking about it and their reactions than, actually watching him because I don't believe him. Like, he's a bad actor, to be honest, I just feel like if you're going to play victim, you have to go all the way with it. Or you should just totally, like, back out of the whole situation. But at the same time, he did say some things, and it's like every time I say something, I'm the bad guy. Like my channel's gotta get shut down and shit like that. My channel not gonna get shut down for no bullshit. And just to motherfucking clear the motherfucking air, because people be like, oh, so you got like a video with you and be love like out of meet and greet, da 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 da. And I'm just like, I do. Like, what does that have to do with me not liking Dalvin's behavior? You know what I'm saying? And basically they're saying, I guess like people are trying to call me out because I met Beloved. But just because I met Beloved and her family don't mean that I have to, I don't have to have an opinion about how I feel about how your son treat people, especially on camera. Like I just feel like he should know better. Like you could be an asshole, but it's just like it gets to the point where it's just like you doing too much. So if you got to do all that, you need to be putting that energy to the camera, and maybe you can authentically be yourself and entertain it and just spaz out in the room and do your mukbangs and be sloppy with it and just be yourself. Like kind of how Nichole avocado guy was. I thought that Dalvin was really finna get into that kind of bad because then I saw all of them crazy ass thumbnails and I just couldn't watch him because he eat too sloppy for me and my liking, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I can't watch Nichole. Like I thought that's the direction that he would probably thrive in that department, with the sauce all over his mouth and all over his belly and shit like that. Ellie, come over here. Like, if you're gonna make content, do that shit like Nick Cover Avocado and make it like a skit and some funny shit. Like, You know, you too busy trying to be that nigga, and it's like, girl, you're not that nigga, you're that girl. And if you want to be that girl, then you can be that girl, but you gotta really be that girl. Like, stop trying to come for that girl, because that girl ain't did shit to you. Ellie So is nice. Shit, Nichole was nice too. Like, everybody do not like Nichole. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't see nothing wrong with her outside of her being white. And that's what they said that the people was like saying, like, you know, they be picking on Nichole because she white. I'm like, Nichole better stand the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I don't have no fight or no dog in that fight. Like, I don't care. I don't watch Nichole. Nichole, I try to watch her, but for some reason I always fall out. I can't get into Nichole like that. They were talking about her character. She's just a rude ass bitch. I'm like, well, everybody have an attitude sometimes. Like, that's a human nature. You get what I'm saying? He acts like he is in competition with the woman in his life. Girl, let's talk about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to talk about the real shit. Everybody else want to talk about, oh, is Nichole gonna be back in the picture? Oh, is this in? Oh, he's so sad. Well, maybe he is in a dark place. He's only in a dark place as he's getting exposed. Okay. So my thing is, when you are in the limelight, you have to be ready for that day where you might just be exposed for hell being a narcissist. Everybody ain't telling the same lie, my nigga. Like, you just tripping. Like, you know how don't nobody want to be around you. You ain't got no motherfucking friends. It's like you be like the stuff that you be doing on camera sometimes is a lot. You be it seems like you like she was talking about her hair. He's like, you don't be feeling your hair. She's like, well, no, because I forget about my hair sometimes. And he's like, oh, and he's just like, it's just be in my way all the time. He just be flipping his hair, and it's just like, okay, girl, we get it. You getting your inches. You know, your dress is growing, girl. Period. Like. You know, like the viewers, we see you, girl, swinging your hair. Like your hair is cute, girl, and you got your little shape up. Every see, my people don't like the little sprayed on hairline, but you know, you got your little shit going and shit. Like, do your big one, like. But it's just like, why do you gotta criticize her hair and then talk? Oh, she talking about. Oh, it must be really hard to wash your hair, huh? No, actually, I like washing my hair. I wash it, you know, this many times a month. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, I like when I wash my hair too. He go flipping his hair and shit. It's like it's giving he want to be Darius, and because he the older brother, he's really the baddest bitch. So he supposed to be better than Ellie. Like they're on the same. Actually, Ellie's older than him, so he like, damn, I'm trying to be on your level, girl. Like I'm trying to like, you know, be on a level where I ain't even gotta acknowledge my fucking hair because it's just there, bitch. Like, you know, bitch got inches. Who y'all think his boyfriend is, child? He acts like, yeah, yes, they act like they motherfucking got, like motherfucking can't have a fucking opinion around this motherfucker. This is my thing. If motherfuckers was talking about shit about me on the internet, that's publicity. Okay? Sometimes you just gotta have it in you just to know when you get on social media. Especially if you talking shit and trying to like belittle motherfuckers and shit on social media. You got to know you finna get some type of backlash. I can't feel too bad for you when you sticking your foot in your own motherfucking mouth and looking at me talking about something. All right. Ah. What I said. Oh, he is okay. Okay, y'all. I really don't be reading comments, but I'm gonna try to read this motherfucker because I'm high, bitch. I don't be reading comments because I don't be wanting to fuck it up. Let me get me a little drink in my cup. A little drink in my cup, chat. And I really feel like this is the motherfucking night to have a conversation like where I'm gonna need a bitch to jump in a fucking box or something. Because I felt like I was the only bitch, like, you know, feeling this way. And it's just like, when he did it with Nichole, I ain't gonna lie. I thought because they was friends, and sometimes you know you talk shit to your friends, or you just treat them a certain way. I done been divas around plenty of my friends, and you know they accept that because that's my personality. That's how our friendship, you know. But it's like, like when you my man, I'm supposed to feel like you got me, like da 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 da. And it's just like I'm like, well they gave me more friendship vibes. Him and Nicole, they didn't. I feel like they probably talked to each other like in high school, because people seem even confused about the time like. Does Nichole know them or does she like when she came into Dalvin's life, I was like, when she said high school, like, I don't know everything about them, but it's like if I'm gonna be talking about something, I'm definitely gonna know what I'm talking about. And like another thing is, I didn't know that Dalvin had a boyfriend and child. I did not know. Child, I did not know. They came to me with the info. I didn't know. Dalvin, I promise I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucking bad guy because some people came to me in my inbox with the information, and I was already doing reactions and shit. So it was like, and my reaction was genuine. Like I wasn't trying to bully this man. I just thought some shit he did on his channel was funny, like the way he licked his fingers and shit. But oh yeah, I think he is insecure about sitting on camera by himself and like eating by himself. Like oh yeah, and then somebody said like why he don't invest in learning how to edit, his mukbangs and stuff, and just the videos and everything. And they were like, yeah, he didn't want to learn. Like he paid somebody to edit his videos and stuff like that. And it's just like, yeah, that is true. Like, why don't you learn? You say YouTube is your career. I feel like out of all the madness, that's one of the smartest things somebody said. If YouTube is your career, why don't you learn how to edit and do all these videos and shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, why is your content gotta be belittling somebody on camera? Like, it just, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. I used to like Nichole until she started acting like she couldn't get over Dalvin. Hated week. Period. Ho. Period. You feel me? Like, that's the reason why I want a motherfucking person not to like Nichole. That's a motherfucking valid reason. All these other reasons, I just don't be feeling them for. I ain't heard of. And that was the first explanation I when a motherfucker say I stopped liking the code. And it's just when you stop liking a motherfucker sometimes you don't even give a fuck about them. So it's like I probably didn't like Nichole, and because I just didn't like her or just didn't care for her too much, I never really watched her. So the fact that Nichole is a prime conversation in this argument, I'm like, where the fuck did y'all snatch Ellie going off in the thing from Nichole? Like y'all want Nichole to be involved so bad, but they really do because B Love done talked about Nichole, Dalvin done talked about Nichole. Fucking like everybody's just Nichole. Okay, Nichole, do your big one, child. You know what I'm saying? But nobody even in that situation, like how people keep trying to throw this relationship. No, it's given, girl. He wasn't worried about no motherfucking relationship because when he was with the motherfucking Nichole, they was going through the same motherfucking shit. He was making her cry. When he made Ellie cry on his channel, I said, well, is this like a motherfucking routine and shit? Like, and then you're gonna get on my channel, then we're gonna do a crying scene because I'm gonna do a prank on you. Like, if we was acting, it'd be more funnier. But because I could probably make my reactions to the bullshit you telling me might be funny. But no, he wanna put you in a hot seat and just talk shit about you and see if you gonna catch. I hate a bitch that shade me in my face and smile. And then it's just like he be telling her the shit that was killing me. He was just like, Ellie, you're not talking today. Why aren't you talking? And she be like, her mouth be full of food, and she be like, yes, guys. Trying to like fuck. Like it seems it's coming forced, my nigga. Like if Ellie's not talking, just talk to the camera, talk to us. And then, like do your big one. Like, what is the issue, sir? Like fuck. I don't dislike her, but girl, stop throwing the rock out of your hand, acting like a cat. You see, but look, I'm gonna laugh at these comments and shit, but it's just because it's funny. Like, I honestly haven't seen nothing that everyone's saying. You know what I'm saying? But only thing I did see, but Nichole, and I'm gonna be real because I'm being a real bitch about everybody's situation. I only thing I really did see with Nichole is when the thigh tattoo thing came about. I thought it was a coincidence, honestly. I didn't give a fuck because I just feel like Nichole is, best friends. Oh, boom. We just came up with a theory right now, y'all. I'm on some high shit. So, you know how, like, he said, well, I like girls with thigh tats. And then Nichole went and got it tatted. What is she seeing that? Like, the whole, like, game plan of how they was going to basically play it in her face and just to get more views and to get a new girl to, film with. And What if Nichole wants to be? Because why would Lee Carson get on a T channel and really be talking to people, to strangers, trying to clear Nicole's name? Like, clearly these T channels are like bothering you. Like, if I had T channels talking about me all the time, I would not care. That's just the motherfucking truth. You got motherfucking bitch ready to throw hands on the motherfucking panels about these motherfucking lies. I don't give a fuck that motherfucking much. Bitch, I got an opinion. My opinion is funny, bitch, so I'm gonna give it. That's pretty much, that's it. That's all. The fuck? And let's take a sip. Move. Move. My dog is trying to get me to play fetch. She's scratching me, biting my arm and shit. Okay, it's time. Dalvin is trash. His mother said it. And he met his match with Ellie and has to make that one video that will destroy a lot of people's career. Wow. Might have to get real. Might have to get a real damn job. For real. I swear that. Tay, T. For real. While you over here and turn you into a motherfucking cashier, bitch. Like Ellie, you done sat there. You thought that girl wanted your money, but she probably like just was like just trying to see what you was on. Cause bitches, you gotta like I feel like women are beautiful, but I feel like a real smart woman, and a genuine woman too, she'll give you a chance and make you feel loved and stuff, take care for you, understand you, and just be there for you. And then you done tell her all your business, because I'm pretty sure he done talk shit about Nichole. I'm not saying it just for, commentary purposes solely. Be like, yeah, Nichole, mama, a trailer park crackhead, and that bitch be good. And I feel like all these people are trying to use me when I knew them before this and that. Probably really sold her a fucking dream. They probably really didn't give a fuck. They probably was just really cool with you and like, Dalvin, you doing YouTube good. And then because how you acted now, how you be so clingy on the motherfucking people, you needed them and you wanted them. That's why you purchased that big ass house and had all them people and you put all them, and none of them people are there. None of them people, not a single one, not one. He said, started for nobody, now we here. Started for none of them is there. I feel like Nicole's still there, and I just feel like Nichole, she did say, why do them people care about, because I don't know how the storyline from Stop Minaj, your nails are so long. I don't understand how the storyline from all the way like Nichole is Nichole is the problem. But I'm like, maybe I'm trying to come up with a theory because these motherfuckers got my mind going motherfucking crazy. Like, bitch, I feel like it's just as simple as he needs somebody to do mukbangs with him. Period. And he know when he do it with the women, he get more views, or he probably don't got no niggas that want to get on camera with him because he be putting that business out there. You just a little, then you just be too cheesy and shit, nigga. You finna put us out. We ain't trying to get thrown out there, nigga. You all on Front Street with it, nigga. Yeah, so you got the tongue ring off the. When the girl said that his tongue ring, she said, "It's nothing wrong with the tongue ring. It's just the tongue ring too big. I think it's the ball." I was dead. I said, "Oh my goodness, like motherfuckers is really funny. Like this shit is funny." At the end of the motherfucking day. Okay, y'all. You should tell. You could tell towards the end that he was getting on Ellie nerves. She couldn't even hide it in her face anymore. Girl, Melissa, right? It was like, okay, so like that. Why did you didn't talk? So the second time he asked her that, she was like, she just started talking, and she was like, no, I don't think she started talking. She was just like, yeah, I don't think it was that, but did he start talking? He was like, yeah, I thought I was talking. I don't think it was that or something like that. I was like, yeah, girl, like stand up for yourself. Like you don't have to. I remember when they was sitting. See, I be noticing shit that other people don't be noticing. You know, and I be noticing different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was in the motherfucking car with Be Love, and it was Ellie in the front seat. He was in the back seat. He was trying to hide his stomach with the motherfucking pizza box or whatever the box that like he was done eating his food. It's so crazy because I went back. Move, Minaj. Move. No. I went back because I said, well, how did the thing fall? Because he had blamed Ellie for something falling in the car. So I looked back to go see, did she really make it fall? And I didn't see her arm touch the motherfucking thing. It's just the thing fell and she looked back. Okay, boom. Then I rewinded back again. I said, well, what made the thing fall? The thing fell because Dalvin was pulling the top of the tray up so it could hide his stomach so he could still be in the conversation, but it only be his head. The whole plate thing was covering up his stomach. And then so the plate closed by itself. I think he was probably moving in the time of the video or whatever. Something happened to where the plate fell by itself. And he tried to catch it because it was on his legs or something. I don't know, girl. He moved the shit. You can see there and watching the video. And then he gonna say, and she said, oh, you dropped something? He was like, no, Ellie. And Ellie was just sitting there. And I was just like, oh my God, like this is like, even if like this, you can't make this shit up. Like I can just imagine being with somebody and just being around their parents and stuff, and then motherfucker something fall and you blame me and say, "Yeah, you don't know. This person's very clumsy." That's something you'll learn about Ellie. She's very clumsy. Like I can't even bring you around nobody because even if they was my friends and something happened, you'd be like, ha ha ha. Well, you know Ellie's clumsy. She's very like bitch, ain't nobody clumsy over here. What's clumsy is your motherfucking appetite, motherfucker. And you're clumsy because every time you turn around, you dropping something, spilling something on yourself, fucking bitch, finger too damn hard, got motherfucking fucking juice, sushi juice in your eye and shit. And he grabbed her, so like, ah, ah. I'm like, oh my goodness. He just honestly, I really personally feel like the boy might need medication. Because if the motherfucker wanna sit here and say he in a dark place, I really feel it's narcissism. I really feel it's narcissism because it's like you did this to yourself. You created this narrative. You did it. But I'm like, okay, I understand people might just be one of them people that be self sabotaging themselves and they be a cry for help. But I'm like, it's not that deep because when you really going through something like that, you don't know that that's what's going to happen. Like for her to want to expose you and stuff like that, like you could have fixed it if you really, really, really wanted to. But what did you do that was like unfixable? Yeah. Okay. And also, they moved to Texas. There's a vlog of Nichole getting a consultation for a BBL. Jayla referred her to that doctor. Who the fuck is Jayla? Yes, we was cheating. He was cheating when they were playing paper rock scissors. He was getting mad for real. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, you know you right. You was fucking right because he probably was doing his thing and probably come back like it's all cool and not say nothing. And then so she was like, oh, okay, well I'm finna just invite my bitches over and we finna chill and shit and vibe out and get it in when we want to and shit. And you better not say a fuck ass thing. Cause I know what you're doing, you know what I'm doing. It's an open relationship. And I don't know. He probably started nitpicking. And because he couldn't join the paper rock scissors, but wait, when I think of paper rock scissors, wait, he was cheating. Yes, when he was cheating when they was playing paper rock paper scissors. He's talking about the what girls be doing, right? Okay. You should watch their older videos. People keep saying Nichole is copying Ellie, but check it out. The video before Ellie, you see she wanted BBL tattoos and wearing her hair curly. People like drama. Yep. It says Jalen from Nair and Jalen. I don't know these people to be honest. Like people be knowing. People want to blame Nichole for everything when he treated Nichole almost the same way he was treating Ellie. That's a fact. I feel like he was treating both of their ass the same way because he made both of them cry on camera with a prank, an unnecessary prank, and it just be so a mental cruel prank. And then Ellie didn't even cry because of the things he said to her. She started crying because you know his grandma was so nice, and it made her think about her grandma who passed away. And it's like he couldn't even show emotion in that moment. He was like, Ellie, oh, she's a big baby. And then she was like, no, because this is the reason why I'm crying. I'm like, damn, like, women have emotion. When you are connected to a woman, whether you're a guy or whoever, you're gonna like low key know what kind of vibe they be on, especially if they live with you and stuff. So it's like when she started crying or when you pranked her, it's like it was already a mental fuck up, but it's like she probably really didn't. I feel like she really didn't care. It's just like for you to tell me somebody don't like me, and then your grandma reminded me of my grandma. You're telling me that like it was a deeper meaning to her. Like, oh hell no, like, and that's what it's like crazy. You don't meet people family. Like when you meet somebody family, that's a big deal. And he never met her family. Now to think about it, she could not bring him home because the mama did not like him. Period. The mama did not like him. And on some real shit, they want to talk about Nichole mama not liking Dalvin. And it probably ain't even a race thing. It's probably she just knew like Ellie never to bring that nigga back home to mama. Shit, he do too fucking much. You finna disrespect me in front of my motherfucking mama. My mama gonna get on my ass. Shit. Okay, but the thing is, that is the narrative being pushed that nobody liked Nichole. Like, for example, I don't have a problem with Nichole, and there's people that don't have a problem with Nichole because it just. But my thing is, it was dragging her into every situation. If the bitch got on there and said, "Why are you so fucking concerned?" Or why are you so fucking concerned? That she really ate that on y'all bitches. See, I come from Bigo. I don't come from YouTube where we go on live and do the fucking panels and we don't read a bitch up out of it and let a bitch have it. So it's like I really have to, be a certain way on Bigo because especially with the people around the YouTube. I mean, I had to be a certain way on YouTube because especially because the people that are on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna take my personality a certain way, or the people on YouTube are not as tough as the people that were on Bigo. So it's like I gotta come to my own live and pop my motherfucking shit. But very much so, I personally feel like if Nichole said, "Why are you so fucking concerned?" She ate that because now all you bitches is mad. Now y'all pushing a narrative and got Nichole name all up in the mix. So technically, her channel getting motherfucking likes from all the bitches that don't hate her because they keep dragging this bitch into the shit, and she ain't even got nothing to do with none of the shit. And she ain't really that motherfucking attention grabbing either. So you drawing attention to her, and she ain't even drawing attention to herself. And she asked you why you concerned, and y'all been talking about that for forever. Like she really ate that. The comment section, the majority of the people feel like she ate that. That's why that narrative was pushed. Nichole was getting smart with us. Oh hell no, she ate that. She said, and she whispered it so all you bitches could hear. Bitch. That's why they think it's a motherfucking storyline. They're like, why are these people giving us attention? Because they know that we finna chop it up in the comment section on their motherfucking ass. All these T channels coming out, and Ellie finna drop some shit. Oh shit! Now they low key trying to do damage control because they know they all finna get busted out. Now all of a sudden they're doing interviews. Free interviews? Stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me. Motherfuckers think that it's a motherfucking like I guess narrative that someone's painting out. But it's not even about it being a fucking narrative. It's simply about um it's simply about what's being already put out there. Like, girl. Like, it's public information. Like people talking about where did you get those pictures? They're saying you the person that exposed him. I didn't expose him. His stuff was already out there. It was on social media. I didn't go through his personal information and like how people say they looked up his mugshot and stuff. I've never looked up his mugshots. They been did that apparently. Only thing I did was go to my DMs and people gave me receipts and told me to go to the motherfucking Twitter. I went to the Twitter and I screenshotted it because that was the next thing that was gonna be talked about because y'all talking about bullshit. And over here with Bodak, we talk about real shit. Oh girl. Mm-hmm. Child. We're gonna get into some things. We're not gonna sit here and go with the fake storylines. We're gonna go with the real, original, organic storylines. What had happened was motherfucking Ellie has got in that situation. She knew she didn't like Davin like that. She tried to give Davin a little chance because the things he had. When the bitch said she wouldn't date a motherfucker that worked the 9 to 5, she told her and so. When the bitch said they was in an open relationship, she told her and so. When they got that backlash and they backpedaled, she told on herself because right then and there she put that girl that was gonna be in an open relationship that Ellie sold the turn up girl that he said when he met her she was a party animal and she was a serial dater or a serial lover like she just go on dates here and there and just be flying across the country and shit like that like he and she really just be flying out the country like that but like apparently her mom's taking her to Argentina or some shit like that. Apparently to Ellie, but she might really be going with her homegirl. She really knows how to paint a narrative because the narrative y'all painted was so weak. The storyline y'all painted was so weak. Who gives a fuck about him still talking to Nichole? Who gives a fuck about him talking to Nichole? Nichole talking to him. The thing is, how did you drop the Ellie? Like Ellie was a bad bitch. Like she upgraded you. Like why? Didn't you at least do it for the views? You could have pretended every day to like really, really dig this chick. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's okay. Like you don't have to, a motherfucker don't have to live with you in order for you to have a girlfriend. You could have sat there, stayed in Houston, did solo videos, saw Ellie when you saw Ellie. She probably would have been frequently coming out to see you. That's what Ellie was probably trying to make him do. She was probably trying to make him fly her out. Oh, you want to do videos? Fly me out, fly me out. Then she was like, fuck. Still trying to get this YouTube channel. The nigga still acting stingy because he's stingy in the bitch. And he like, oh, if he probably told her like it's a contract. Oh, if you stay 6 months, then I'll help you with your channel. Cause he tried to when she put her on her channel, he tried to make it seem like it was like rocket science. Like, yeah, so Ellie, we're finally releasing Ellie socials, releasing her. Like when he said releasing, I said, oh my goodness. So releasing like was it already filmed? Did y'all do that a long time ago and then y'all decided on this point y'all was going and she was released from her contract? And hell, you never motherfucking know. Motherfuckers say it's a skit, but I feel like it ain't even it can't be no motherfucking skit because that's how that man act 24/7. Like if Ellie don't at the end of the day Ellie don't want to be with that man. I seen it from the beginning. I was just waiting for this day. Okay. Wait, hold on. Nichole and her wigs, her crazy wigs. She messed up her hair badly in Ohio when she went like a super blonde. Move Minaj, don't lick my charger if I beat your ass. Y'all think B Love would be making a video soon? Not really. Maybe I would comment on her terrible wigs. No, see, that's the thing. Okay, Rivera, I'm gonna be real. The thing is, when it comes to Nichole and her wigs, honey, I just personally feel like Nichole, like my best friend told me that Nichole was like white folk. So I was like, what is white folk? She was like, you have some people that is like, white people that is like blonde hair, blue eyes, like white picket fence, like privileged white kids. And then you have those white kids that's like white folk. They still come from like the hood or they still come from like poverty and stuff like that. So they just be like regular people. They just be white and they don't have like, maybe their parents and people still be like racist and stuff, but it don't really be given all of that, even though we are all aware that racism does exist and stuff. But it's like okay to have a white friend, and the fact that Dalvin even acts white, like, but I feel like when it came to her wig, she always wanted like some. I felt like people get it confused like with nappy hair. Nappy hair is really curly hair. So for a long time there was this narrative that if you had curly hair, you had nappy hair. So Nichole is like, so then they had to push the natural hair thing. Natural hair was like for the black girls with the afros or just the real kinky hair to embrace their own hair, da 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 da. And then now everybody is like the word is like mainstream. So it's like natural hair this, natural hair that. And it really came from like that part of natural hair, not natural hair. Everybody has hair that comes from their scalp, but it's like that natural kinky hair, not wearing weaves and stuff like that, just or wigs, just wearing your natural hair. That was like came from the black culture. So I personally feel like when Nicole put on her wigs, it's like, girl, you should be like laying the hoes. Like if you got a blonde wig or whatever, I never seen them with a like flat iron, like really. I don't know, like I feel like she could have did so much more with her wigs, but it's like she always try to make it like it was teased or it was just a messy bun or it was just like two messy pigtails. I'm like, girl, it's a wig. Like, you need to swoop her down, get her together. If you want a curly wig, order a curly wig, girl. Stop ordering them straight wigs and then trying to make them curly and then trying to you get them curly. You don't have to make a messy bun. It'll automatically happen when you put the bun up. The hair gonna be so curly, it's gonna look messy, but it's not messy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she needed like a black home girlfriend to really be like, girl, you white bitch, I'll buy me a red wig and slay that hoe. Cause girl, you got colored eyes and stuff like that. Like, that could be your signature red wigs, bitch. I'll do all kind of different colors. And I then so when she told her hair story, she was just like, yeah, she had to use different she burnt her hair off, so that's why she was wearing wigs and her natural hair is really curly. So I'm like, natural hair. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, why did Nicole take this motherfucking wig off and it looked like the motherfucking wig, like the wig's still on? Or why? Because I felt like that's the whole point. Now that she explained it, it makes sense. That's why her wigs was looking low key so natural to her real hair. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like she got the hairstyle that she wanted. And even when the girl she picked, the girl was brown. So it was just like, there's nothing wrong with Nicole wanting to be a brown skinned girl. Soft skin just like pearls. Best thing in the world. I love that Beyonce album. But yeah, it's like, if she want to be a brown skinned girl, she's not the first girl. Like, get over it. Like, why are you so fucking concerned? Like, but at the same time, because it's just like, in all reality, if you met somebody that wanted to be a brown skinned girl, it's just like that's the wave right now. Like everybody want to be brown, and there are like people that are Spanish that are brown, and some of them be Caucasian looking. Like I had a boy telling me like, I'm Puerto Rican, and da 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 da, but he from Miami. He actually from actual Puerto Rico, and he's like, you know, and where I'm from, like it's like we black. Like people think I'm black. Like I'm like, baby, people don't think you black. If anything, they think you're Mexican, and then they think you're white. Like you're not even one of the dark Puerto Ricans and shit. Like what are you talking about? Like some people just really want to fit into that segment, or some people just relate to that. Because it's just like there's white culture, there's black people culture. When I say like modern day, you know what I'm saying? Like you have dad jokes and stuff. I don't think dad jokes are funny. Or like Family Guy. I feel like that's like a white TV show. Like you know what I'm saying? But it's a TV show for everybody. But I feel like white people really like love Family Guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like how black people really like something, like Boondocks or something like that, because you could relate to it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, girl. But I just really feel like. mm, I'm not trying to give this too much time. I feel like it's 10 minutes. Does anybody want to come up and like say a point? Because I feel like people been watching me on TikTok, and I don't want to have a biased opinion. I had basically like three questions, like should Dalvin be canceled? Like, let's talk about it. Like, should they cancel him for his behavior? Because I remember he said that he elbowed. Like Ellie said she elbowed him. I mean, I'm sorry, scratch that, repeat. She said that Dalvin elbowed her in the pool when they were playing volleyball. And I'm like, elbow? She said, yeah. And he was like, well, I couldn't. I was trying to block you. I couldn't do nothing too hard because I know you're a crybaby. And I'm like, crybaby? No, she's a girl. Like, I guess because I'm just like a feminine boy, I don't think of just brute, like just aggressively coming at a girl. Unless, I'm being attacked or something, bitch, what's that? Naked you back, hoe. But it's just like on volleyball, like why is all that much force coming my way? Like as a woman, that's always gonna be measured from if it's coming from a man. Like and she said he was brute, and I looked up brute, and it said a savage person with like just no morals, just fucking I don't know, a gutter snipe. I don't know, like it was given very much so. Yeah, I'll pass. It's a hard no. Ain't nobody got time for all that, nigga. And then, oh, he said good night. I think I'm hella far behind on the comments. Melissa, you're going. She probably left already. But hell, I don't know. I feel like she just threw her wigs in a closet or something. Them wigs was looking tragic. But honestly, I feel like um honestly, I don't have nothing to say about the whole situation because honestly, I feel like it's really intriguing if you go look back at my first video and really think about everything I said. Because when they first got together and said they were in an open relationship, I had I guess, a strong opinion, and that's not here neither there. It's just like I feel like for Ellie to think about it. Let's just play devil's advocate. If Ellie is exposing this man or going to expose this man. In a way, her name's Ellie, so, it'll kind of like, it won't taint her career probably. Like, I don't think she'll expose him for something that'll make him look bad. I feel like she's exposed him. That should give him like a bad report. Like, oh, she's willing to expose, but if it's legit, if you have a legit reason to, just cover your own ass so you don't look like a spiteful bitch and you can still be like Ellie. So you know what I'm saying. But if it's over some petty shit, and I still feel like it's gonna be tea. But if he cheated on her, so it's like, girl, you can like people like, oh, he cheated, girl. They was already planning on cheating on each other. They was in an open relationship. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, oh, you guys still cheat in an open relationship? Okay, okay. Okay, so basically, me and my best friend talked about open relationship. I personally feel like I've been in all the relationships I've been in were open relationships due to the fact that I feel like when you're in a relationship, it starts off like, oh, you meet somebody. So it all depends on where you meet the person, right? And then when you meet the person, it all depends on if they're single. Some people lie about being single, or some people have arrangements with other people and situationships and stuff like baby mamas, baby daddies. So it's just like, okay, boom. So once you get past all of that and you say, I'm still gonna deal with a person and get in a relationship with them, there's a possibility of a person cheating on you just because if you've been in a relationship, like I always been the person that was in the loop of things. You know what I'm saying? People ain't cheating on you and they just go out and cheat on you with one person. They be cheating on you with people they been cheating on people with. You know what I'm saying? They be double backing the same people and shit. And those same people be a bitch like me that's been around for years, bitch, like the Houston motherfucking bottom that everybody don't want to talk about. But we got an interview coming soon with that motherfucking Houston bottom. Because everybody want to try to put out this narrative, baby. But ain't no point in putting out the motherfucking narrative when you talk about the truth, baby. When I'm just waiting for Ellie to spill them receipts. If she don't spill the tea, child, I'm gonna spill it. So it's like everybody that I've been laying low, I've been sitting back, but it's like it's so funny because just like people be calling him out because I'm just coming into the whole situation, as Bodak, the motherfucking fairy king, okay? And so it's just like, you know, people are like calling stuff out that I don't even have to call out, like how he threatened the T channels. Baby, it's not a tea channel. Sip, sip. But we're definitely sipping tea, motherfucker. Just like you be 17 when you be up on on that camera, you be putting people business out, child, for us to view because you messy. You just messy, but you want to talk about your shit, but you want to talk about the next bitch shit. And it's so crazy because all the men that was on his channel, he was very nice to them. I did not see him be mean to not one. I guess you gotta just, I might got to see any videos. But it's like apparent with the girls. Yes, because people get the open relationship thing mixed up with swingers. There's a big difference, but a lot of people don't understand the difference between the two. Yeah, swingers are in a relationship and they're going into, like, you have to mess with them both. Like, that's what swingers are. Like, basically, if Dalvin and Ellie were swingers, like how B-Love was like swingers, because then back in those days, just messing with people, threesomes and stuff was like swinger shit. You know what I'm saying? You swinging this way and that way, bitch. You in the middle, you in the front, you in the back. But I think that because I've been approached by swingers and I just be like, I be playing the situation. And one time I tried to play it with the more feminine boy because I knew the masculine boy wanted me, and it was just, and his boyfriend was feminine, so I was just like, ooh, I was flirting with the feminine boy, and I wasn't paying the masculine one too much attention because I didn't want the feminine boy to see me like being a certain way, but really they don't give a fuck. But it's just like I just wanted to play with the feminine boy, just see how he was gonna react and stuff. And the dominant one got mad, and then it's just like I was like, ooh, like, I don't know. I'm not good for swingers because I just sometimes like, and I do this every time. Like even when I was approached by some a man and he's talking about bringing his girlfriend into the situation, his baby mama. I was like, okay. I was just like, hmm. So I started flirting with her more and stuff like that. And I was like, I ain't finna get him that 'cause she thought me and him was gonna do something. I was just like, no, girl, if anything, I'll do something with you just to see what she was gonna say. Because, you know, if we're gonna be open, I'm trying to see how open people is. And then she was just like, kind of be hesitant, but we have past messages of just flirting and saying freaky shit or whatever. So I'm just like, I feel like they was like more so like, oh, you flirting with her more than me or da da da. I'm supposed to be daddy. Like it was kind of addressed, but it's just like I'm the baddest bitch. Like the thing is, if I'm swinging, bitch, you gonna know I'm the motherfucking baddest bitch. I'm the reason why we swinging, huh? Because you wanna swing this. Shawty come my way, show good to me. Now I want you please swing my way. Purr. For real, like, and I feel like open relationship is like I do what the fuck I want to do, and we might live together, or we might be like, oh, you my boyfriend. Like, when you, that's the thing. I feel like I've always been a low key in an open relationship because in a relationship, you say, oh, you my boyfriend, you my girlfriend, are we together? You know? I feel like in an open relationship, y'all both hoes. Y'all both know y'all hoes. And so it's established in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when y'all do get close and start talking about a relationship and it starts to progress, how people end up in an open relationship because they be like, oh, you already know who people be like dealing with other people when it's an open relationship. You just the main person, but it's just like I don't get an open relationship because every time I was in an open relationship, it was never like an equal kind of thing. So it's just like you can't want all of the bitch attention. I know Davin is needy. I'm like, how the fuck y'all gonna be in an open relationship because that boy is needy? You gonna have to be there 24/7. He gonna want to be there, whether it's a bitch or a nigga. Shit, he wants to see. I could see Ellie, not Ellie, fucking Nichole, Dalvin, Lee Carson doing some wild freaky shit on a good drunk night. Shit, everybody's surprised at that girl over there in his house. Talking about she was sitting on the bed. I said, how the fuck y'all know she was sitting on the bed in the flight? And they wasn't even on camera. Or was he on camera? It was all of them in the dark. It's just I can't see shit. The receipts ain't enough. They talking about they heard Nichole whisper. This shit is funny. I'm here for it, but it's just like if I was a big YouTuber, I would act like I don't even know y'all hoes. Straight the fuck up. But girl, they start to take everybody's channel down, chat. And when it comes to an open relationship or a three-part, you will always have a loser. Right. The fuck? And that's some shit you do when you young. And Ellie give me those Hope Tep vibes and shit. Like, I don't know. She give me those motherfucking some witch kind of vibes. Like she be doing like she be meditating and shit. I'm like, this nigga think he really gonna get to her. Like she really, then she done post a video with a nigga and so apparently he do music and shit. And the bitch like, duh, I know hella musicians. Like she probably like, you don't even know who I know. And I'm over here saying, yeah, guys, I need friends. Cause you know, no, Dalvin needs friends. It's all reverse psychology. That's why she's sitting there like, damn, I need to go back to New York because this shit is just that nigga. I see why that nigga say hectic all the time because this shit is hectic. Like I'm being introduced to shit that's hectic. Everything is hectic. Like hell nah. Shit, I'm finna Google the word hectic because this motherfucking shit. I'm trying to tell you this shit. It just never fucking fails. Like you cannot make this shit up. Watch when I Google the word hectic and I'll smoke a little blunt and then be baffled by his whole entire video. His whole motherfucking entire video. Child. I'd be like, what the fuck? Hectic. She ain't done. She loving this. Right. You talking about some motherfucking Ellie. Later they did a video. Davin and Ellie has a change of heart and no longer wants to be in an open relationship. Exactly. And I called it out. They only said they didn't want to be in an open relationship because they got backlash. If you notice, every time they get backlash, they really try to backpedal. But Ellie didn't want to backpedal because Ellie like, bitch, it is what it is. Because when I fucking leave, I don't want any of these bitches to be fucking confused. She probably see this is the thing. Everybody think it's a cheating thing. She probably got receipts of her saying like, "Look, we were supposed to be in an open relationship. What's going on? Like, I understand that we told YouTube that we're taking things serious and we backpedal. At the end of the day, you already know I gotta go back to New York to go see my bitch. My bitch, like I've been away from my bitch for a long time. Like now you pressing it. Like I've been here hella much. You got hella videos, my nigga. Like I'm gonna go. And if you gonna sit here and just be acting like a bitch about it, then or acting like you finna go do your thing, like be upfront. And when she went to motherfucking you never know. Ellie probably went to motherfucking New York. Since he got those many fucking videos, she probably done came to New York, came back, and like she probably went back twice, brought left different shit home. She probably been packing up, getting the fuck out of there. Hashtag free Ellie. So hectic means full of incessant or frantic activity. A hectic business schedule related to affecting by or denoting a regularly reoccurrent fever, typically accompanying tuberculosis. What the fuck? With flushed cheeks and hot, dry skin. A hectic fever or flush. So I think everything hectic because he's hectic. That's motherfucking. Let me read that again. This is if you were to ask me, describe Dalvin, I would say full of incessant or frantic activity. What you mean? Like he full of excessive and fractal activity related to affected by or denoting a regularly reoccurring fever, typically accompanying tuberculosis with flushed cheeks, hot, dry skin, a hectic fever or flush. You just constantly hot, stressed out, just in disgust, bitch. Just can't even do like he felt like that about himself. He projected out on Ellie, and Ellie was like, her soul couldn't take it. Her soul could not take that, y'all. She was that man's beard, and he picked her every day. I do hit everything on the head. Everybody else want to run with these motherfucking storylines and how this cheating and this and this that. Baby, she probably was calling this man baby on camera and babe because they probably talked about it and she probably told her to do it in all reality. That's why Nichole is so like, she don't give a fuck. She didn't invite Lee Carson, go watch their videos. I bet you they get along. Because they know how to sit there and fake it on the camera, be themselves, but just still be like, you know what I'm saying? He just really be out there trying to exploit people and make people look bad. And then probably was keying with Nichole. And if Nichole really trying to keep up with her in the background, he probably helping her. Shit. Yeah, she puts Cantu in her hair. I just ordered you some, I just ordered you some on Amazon. She probably saw them receipts like, where's all this Cantu going? To Nichole. Why the fuck are you buying the Cantu shea butter oil for her hair? Well, Nicole's wearing her natural hair now. And I'm trying to get you to get these poetic justice braids so we can wrap all that shit up because I'm tired of looking at you, Ellie. Tired of looking at that bird nest, Ellie. Like, like what the fuck? Why is you always cussing me out? Because I'm full of assistant and frantic activity. Like, girl, he probably got fucking OCD or some type of bipolar or some shit. And I feel like if he was on medication, he'd be more chill. I personally feel like everybody, he just needs to smoke. No, really, 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 he just need to hit the blunt. He really need to hit the blunt. I think Ellie be high. He be high, but man, that's the type of shit he be wanting to put out to folks, because Ellie be blazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably ain't supposed to be mentioning all that, but he probably ain't gonna mention that because they probably understand that it's a kid friendly channel, even though he be saying certain things like, we don't need to know that you humping on Ellie. We don't know when we think about you humping on nobody, child. Shit. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. So I was talking to my best friend. I wish I could call her right now. Oh, you know what's so crazy? I can call her right now and get her on the live, and we will be having y'all dying laughing. Oh, these lives is finna go up, child. Because the way we be talking about this shit on camera, and I tell her, I be like, girl, come up. I'm gonna tell her, girl, come up here and kiki. Well, I'm gonna send her. I'm gonna see if I can still send her the thing. Girl, come up over here and kiki. Where the fuck, y'all? I'm so mad. Oh, no, I can call her on Snapchat. I'm gonna call her on Snapchat. What the fuck? We're gonna have y'all over here dying laughing. I wish y'all could share the live on here and shit. But hopefully the live stays and we can like kiki about this at a later time as well. Everyone is making it a white and black thing, but one thing I can say about you is you get right to the point and down to the facts at hand. Yeah, it's like people do have reasons probably not to like Nichole, just like people have reasons not to like Dalvin. There are those portion of people out there. Everybody don't, but it's just like you get people. It's like, first of all, when you are a ZCC family, that means that each of y'all fans is all supposed to be all for each other. You know what I'm saying? They should never be against one another. You got Ellie fans against Dalvin fans. You got motherfucking Nichole fans against Ellie fans, against Dalvin fans, against shit, probably Lee Carson fans. Like, but you just got all these people going at it in the comment section. And it's just like, then you get these people that get on the microphone and then they start going at it. That's why I was just like, I come from a different type of internet streets when we go live and broadcast. So I do gotta kind of filter it. But at the same time, bitch, I'm not a group project hoe, bitch. You ain't gonna shut me down, bitch. It's a round sound. The fool. Let me call my friend.
Hello.
Hello, girl. What's those tweet?
What you doing?
Girl, I'm on my motherfucking. You're on live on Bodak Rainbows TV, bitch. And we got 27. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? She been wanting to talk to the girl, how to go to the neighbor house, get a charger, bitch.
Okay.
So, bitch, you live, you loud, live, and in color, child.
What's up, little Bodak lovers?
So, the thing is, I think that I want you to get on here, like how I'm on here, because you could just basically talk on YouTube on your phone. So, I'm going to send you. You know what? I think I could drop a link. Y'all up in here, y'all gotta tell me how to work this thing. But I think I could drop a link and then you can come into my live. But right now, I'm just gonna talk to you on the phone. But until they tell me how to do that or whatever. But that's the word Dalvin always uses, hectic. Exactly. But child, I need to know your opinion because I said my opinion for the first hour, and we gotta get into some things. I know you got an opinion, child.
Opinion pertaining to who and which one?
Girl, so let me catch you up on this other T, child. So there's this thing where it's like there's a Nichole hate train. I already told you about the Nichole hate train. They be having me dying laughing, bitch. They really do not like Nichole. Like it's funny because at the end of the day, it's like it's funny. Like they just really don't like that girl. So Dalvin friend and Nichole friend Lee Carson. That what they say the comment section with them we the people say that that's his ex boyfriend. I didn't know this stuff until I went to court. And he was on the docket. So I was just like, okay, that's what's going on. That's supposed to be his boyfriend and everything. It seemed mighty funny though that when Lee Carson came, all of a sudden things got rocky. You know. I don't know, but hey, we just gonna move. I'm not an assumer, and a lot of these people is just assuming. So basically, girl, Lee Carson get on the motherfucking panel, bitch. I finally learned how to get on panel chat. So I'm on a panel, and basically, or I came to the panel late, but I guess Lee Carson was on there, child, and he was basically saying like, why is people, you know, like I don't know. He was talking to them about something, and I guess Nichole asked them, "Why are you so fucking concerned?" But she whispered it in the camera. I mean, or whatever on the live. And so they was mad. It was popping off and shit like that. And then I guess they was saying she was talking shit. But me personally, I feel like if she was talking shit, she ain't put a name on it. Ellie posted some motherfucking. She's talking shit on. But the stuff we was seeing when she was talking shit, they saying that was to Lee Carson and Nichole because they was just like putting all these receipts together, but none of their receipts to me was factual. But I'm like because to me I felt like you can't really say who she's talking about because even if you don't know these people, she never directed anything towards anybody specifically. Yet. And then the only thing we have saw is her go call Dalvin a bitch, so she pissed off at Dalvin for sure. So I already knew that if it didn't have nothing to do with Dalvin, then the bitch ain't gonna be this mad. Everybody talking about, oh, it set her off because you don't know what set this lady off in her motherfucking brain, bitch. We don't even know, huh?
He for sure did something to her. But how I feel about Nichole, we gonna give her a moment of silence because the bitch is irrelevant at this point compared to Ellie. So we just gonna keep that on what? Period.
We're gonna keep it a buck. We're gonna keep it on wax. We don't do that Nichole talk over here because we don't simply give a fuck.
Completely comparable to Ellie Soul, and let's just keep
right.
It
let's keep Ellie and Nichole name away from each other because them are two total different people on two total different calibers.
Exactly. Number one. Number two, if the bitch was throwing shit, she ain't got enough balls to say it out loud and proud. So fuck the bitch.
And that's what they be saying too.
Now, I don't know how the fuck that grown-ass man convinced another grown-ass man to buy him a brand new motherfucking car. I don't give a fuck if it was a Honda Civic. I don't know how the fuck you convince a motherfucking grown-ass man to do some shit like that, but it's definitely sus. And that's on what? Period. That's on what? Facts.
So look, I'm gonna say this too. With the car thing, they talking about they scream, it's a prank. It was a prank. Okay, even if it was a motherfucking prank. And y'all getting tired of these clickbaits and stuff because motherfucker might be being subliminal and being like, while you really over here pranking YouTube, he probably was in on the prank and you probably was just putting it out there just so Ellie Soul could see it. And she like, damn, why is this nigga buying another nigga? Like probably flexing on her like, yeah, my nigga's back in town, bitch. Oh, he's just my friend, but I'm gonna buy this nigga a Corvette. Probably was doing shit to piss her off because they said that girl was gone a long time ago. She been gone, and he's still putting out videos of them, like as if they still together.
She been gone because when you keep up on her channel, it's been like almost 2 months. She done been all overseas and some other shit. So she been gone. But the thing of the matter is, when it comes to the little grown men buying grown man shit or whatever, I don't know. I feel like any real grown ass man is not going to sit up there and play clickbait.
Yes.
Regardless of it was
you said clickbait. clickbait.
That shit is just weird. Period.
It's weird.
To prank the female on some shit like that was just creepy. Number one. Number two, nigga, you sitting here pouring your heart out through text messages like you really want the bitch back, but then get on this camera and act funny. No, keep that shit, keep it real. If you really care about her the way you tell her you care about her, then keep it real. Put it on the channel, put it on this net. Because when it comes to these other motherfuckers that use the fuck out of you and use and abuse you and have you in your feelings, have you crying, you won't sit up there and act like they just the greatest people in the world, but a bitch that was really sticking beside you, so she say, you sit up there and want to shade her and do this and do that, and then go behind the closed doors and say, oh, I love you, I miss you, I give you the world. No, bitch, how about you pray for another bitch like me that probably never happened. I'm ready for the TT. And she said she got a lot more coming.
Yes, and I told them like y'all over here running with narratives before the shit gets started, and all y'all bitches gonna gag, and guess what? Everybody gonna be scrambling looking for Bodak Rainbow's page when Ellie so finally, because they're gonna be like, oh, he being said that. All the bitch, all you bitches that subscribe to all these, like these motherfuckers really entertained by the fake ass stories. I'm like, that's how I know that y'all didn't grow up in the social media era. There's people that was feeling me though and was like, oh yeah, Bodak, or motherfuckers know because I had my TikTok bitch, and I was just really pretty much laughing at the shit. I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't sitting here on live for 5 hours talking about Dalvin. I don't give a fuck about that man. He's not even a man. He's a boy. Like, and then you talking about he in a dark place. I just personally don't. I feel like us Aquariuses, we love to play a good victim, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't have time for the video. I feel like you should have just fall back if you was really like, if she really shouldn't have like exposed you or something. You should just didn't say nothing. Let the shit happen. Instead of acting sad, when he put the sad music on in the background, I said, I can't do this. They said it sounded like a Lifetime a show.
But my thing is, he put the cute little video clips in.
I didn't see it.
Him and her looking so happy at the end, like he was genuinely feeling her and shit like that. Regardless of the fact, I feel like some people, they put their careers before their relationships, and that's fine. But keep it a stat, keep it real. Keep it real with yourself.
You think that she probably was like, I feel like, because everybody talking about how you get the receipts, they still don't believe the receipts I had was valid. But I mean, not everybody, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? And it's just these T channels. That's why when he said T channels, bitch, you was really talking about me, but you couldn't be talking about me because these T channels be talking about that bullshit you be putting out. I be talking about that real shit. So you know it ain't the T channel. And I think it was just like, he was just like, oh, watch what you say, da da da. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what the fuck I motherfucking want to say, but
his own mama was like, "You too old for that."
Yes, you too old to be in the comment section with these quote unquote T pages. You shouldn't be bringing it up. You sat there and posted that on motherfucking YouTube. Like that's where you're living. You're that low on the scale of just being a basic ass human that you're worried about what T pages are saying about you instead of telling this bitch, okay, I apologize, bitch. What do you want? Some money? How can I fix this? But you should.
When he sat up there behind that camera, he should have said, "You know what? I'm gonna take full responsibility of the situation, even if I feel that I'm not the responsible one. I'm gonna take ownership of it because at the end of the day, I'm a grown ass man, and I have to take fault in whatever Shorty feeling, you feel me? I really feel Shorty. I really want to be with Shorty. I give all the shit up for Shorty if I have to type shit. I'm not going to because this is my main source of income. But I'm just saying as a figure of speech type shit, I apologize to her and her heart and her feelings, whatever. I hope she grows. No, you sat up there and was like, oh, you guys don't know her how I know her. And you only see what y'all see. I know the real her. What you trying to say? And then never, not once, apologized to her for whatever the fuck you did. And she said that in the messages, like, you know what you did to me. And the people that they really fuck with, that really be around him, know the shit too. Mm-hmm. And she said that too. She was like, you motherfuckers is bringing up motherfuckers that me and Dalvin don't even really fuck with for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, and that's the thing. It's just like they probably was saying it like, oh, she was talking about Nichole and them. Well, she probably was talking about because y'all ran with the narrative. I mean, because the fact that is the narrative, then you never know. She might have said that. They said, oh, go look at the messages, go look at the messages. But it's just like, wait until she put a name on it. We don't know who this bitch is talking about. Like, You know what I'm saying? Because and then when she released the second messages and she was talking about Dalvin, she was calling him a bitch and shit. And it was like, I can't believe she was calling him a bitch. Like, why wouldn't she? He act like a bitch. She probably didn't care. She probably called him a bitch all the time.
Yeah, because that was some bitch ass shit.
And she
You was a
probably
bitch.
was just like, girl, bitch, like, or bitch, period. Like, they probably was really friends. I think, because there's no way that he act like a nigga. That character of him, move, bang, that shit turns the fuck off. And he real sugary and zesty. So it's just like, that shit turned off and he just be big chilling, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like the only way you can interact with a girl in a flirtatious way when you wrestle with her and pinning her down and stuff like that. Like that's cute when you know you really finna do, but it's like, nigga, I just wanted to kiss. You wanna body slam me? You wanna crawl all on top of me? You too big for all that.
Uh,
Like, you know, if he act like a kid on some basic shit, then just imagine how probably act like a kid when you fucking around with him. Like, you know, when you young, you do all that rough humping and just climbing all up on a bitch random moments or stuff, or you just try to be cute and you want to be close and stuff. And some things lead to sex, but every time you ain't gotta just snatch my pants off and fuck me.
mm-hmm.
You fucking me like you ain't never had no pussy.
And probably ain't never had none.
And then after you got a child, then you want to try to talk about you checked out. You checked out because you just wanted to smash me and say you smashed me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said it on camera. So you just played me, but I'm gonna just, what? Oh my God. And play that shit off. And when you finally leave, you're gonna show. It's gonna be like, any real nigga gonna be like, I know you used that nigga. If she meet a fine ass nigga or a badass bitch, she probably gonna really be in love. Like, I'll use that nigga because the fuck he try to play me, bitch. Did you see those videos? I played that shit out the whole time. Ain't nobody gonna want nobody to really sit there and think they dealt with all that abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the motherfucking day, we all know what abuse is. And it don't have to be even a relationship. Like, remember best friend, like when you called me an idiot and that almost made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
And you told me you'd never call me an idiot again because I told you that hurt my feelings. Like, you have to communicate with people. And the thing is, it's just like she probably communicated with that boy and said, look, I don't like when you talk about my hair. That hurts my feelings. And that nigga still probably said stuff about her hair.
Like, who talks about a black woman? Like, who just talks about hair as a man? Like, men don't care about
Right.
that. Men don't care about shit like that. Hair and nails and that type of shit, purses and shit. They don't care about that type of shit.
They said just because he's on YouTube don't mean he gotta talk like a bitch. They said that's all facts, but he is gay. He needs to just say it to everyone. Everybody still fuck with him. Like, I feel like this is your last chance to come out. Like, if you don't come out at this point, that's the only way you get a pass of fucking this one up. Hey guys, I'm gay. I know everybody's been wondering for years. Actually, I'm bisexual. Say you're bisexual. Hell, if you don't even want to claim it a little bit, say you polyamorous. I looked it up and I just don't give a fuck who you are. I'll fuck one of the subscribers if you let me. Who is the Houston bottom? That's what the fuck I want to know. We're going to find out, child. Stay tuned. That's what I'm saying. They want to talk about all this irrelevant shit. They're sitting there talking about something. Oh, you don't want to. They keep talking about him being gay. It's not about that. No, it is about that because this whole time he been sitting here talking to these bitches sideways, and he over here liking tranny porn and fucking liking gay. He was only following 13 people, girl. He followed a Houston. It's a Houston bottom. First, the motherfucker all, if he a bottom, that mean that he take it up the ass. And he in Houston. So, and it's on Twitter. So you fucking with a motherfucker that you be on his Twitter looking at tranny porn and gay niggas. So I told you, girl, on Twitter, just in case a lot of y'all people don't know, it's a freaky side of Twitter where you can basically have sex on camera and upload it to Twitter and everybody be doing it. So he was only following one Houston bottom out of all the bitches in Houston. And I'm like, never know, he might know that person. But anyway, so I'm sitting here like, somebody put that in my DMs. So I go looking, and I'm like, oh. And then they said go to his likes, and I went to the likes. He was like, he was fucking the train. I mean, it was somebody fucking the tranny. He liked it, and you got to be careful on Twitter because Twitter gonna say what you liked, you know, who you. But that's social media anyway. So I personally feel like if his account wasn't private, or if he should have known that, like, there's no way you don't know that, you know, or he probably just didn't feel like he was that motherfucker wasn't watching him like that. And then when he got to YouTube, no, when Ellie got on his YouTube channel, people started watching him more, and he probably just didn't realize it. I don't know, but I just feel like he was already known. I don't know what happened. I just feel like he was already known to talk to boys. So why are we still running with this Nichole narrative? And Ellie probably just was just trying to be a friend to him, a real genuine friend. Hell, she probably got his social. No, but not with all them cameras. Child, let me see. Oh, I could click him. Just because he is on YouTube don't mean he gotta talk like a bitch. What you mean he talk like a bitch? I wants to know. I gotta know. Mm. So we're gonna play another motherfucking song for the motherfucking breakup child. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put thought I knew you. Y'all tell me if y'all like this song. Thought I knew you. And I want, everybody in the live to interact with me. Y'all niggas need to like say hey. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I know a lot of people like, I don't wanna listen to my song, Thought I Knew You. Tell me if y'all like this song. It's by Nicki Minaj.
Thought I knew you. I guess I didn't. Thought I knew you. Oh, baby, I guess I didn't. I thought you was down for real. Thought you was stick around for real. Uh, uh, This was true to love. This was true to love. You confused my love. You gave it all not to lose my love. Yeah. Honestly, I think this should excite you. You love drama, it excites you. I like you. I don't think I'm talking to the right you. I thought I knew you. I guess I didn't. I thought I knew you. Oh, baby, I guess I didn't. I thought you was down for real. Thought you would stick around for real. Tell me why you let me come inside for you. Never mind, you were never mine for you. In my mind, I'ma hit the climb for you. I ain't trying for a second time for you. Honestly, I think they should excite you. All the drama that you tied to, yeah. You play the victim every time, too. That shit came back and hit you twice, too. I thought I knew you. I guess I didn't. I thought didn't. I thought you was down for real. Thought you would stick around for real. Early payday, fee-free overdraft.
Y'all still in this bitch with me?
I'm the one most loved thanking out.
It's my dog, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I need to put my head, and it's a headache. I just wanna fuck, make the best shake. She wanna spend some time, that's a rolling. Shot her at the D's, like it's stolen. Met her at the West End with the best day. Kissing, they was sweating, doing lip things. Had to get up in that lit thing, the lit thing. Let her rock the mic, yeah, no lip sync. They say that it last call, so let ball. Tryna have her ass down on that pole. Throw it back like retro, like it's retro. Baby, let's go, girl, let's go. Take it to my room, yeah. Ain't no need to talk with an ass on me in the lights off, baby. I know what to do. Yeah. Get what you want, now you wanna fuck nigga all the time, wrong, baby. Don't hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. You know I like it naughty, naughty, naughty. When it hit me, well, it's sexy, sexy, sexy. Won't let me if you let me, let me, let me. Don't hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. You know I like it naughty, naughty, naughty. When it hit me, well, it's sexy, sexy, sexy. Won't let me if you let me, let me, let me. Tryna get up in my head, that is a headache. I just wanna food and get my cake. You wanna spend some time, it's a Rolex. I'ma ride a sea like it's stolen.
Thank you, baby. His pretty eyes. Sit up and a good thing, a big thing. I'll step, y'all want me to. For that bar. Moscato. Team 4. Baby, don't you hurt me like before. Take it to my room, yeah.
Ain't no need to talk when it's stinging in your mouth down south, baby. You know what to do with it. Gave him what he want, now he wanna hit your girl all the time.
Oh, baby, don't hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Yes, subscribe, baby. We going all the way up. Oh, I got questions too. Who else do y'all want me to react to? Because we can get into some things, child. At least one more other person. All these bitches begging me to pass the baton. All these bitches trying to fit my crown and my wine. Just to some sun, just to some of mine. Undercover of time. Getting $1 million just to stand there and rhyme. Bitches still a LeBron. And let's face it, I'm Curry with rings like LeBron. Adding my rings up, that's Mike Jordan. I told bitches when I switch my flow 4 times. I be damned if the bitch nigga eat off mine. I just cake make a broke nigga beat off, huh? I'm just looking for a man. Fuck a B-O-Y. Okay, Ellie, you better let these hoes know. Let's get him into that rhythm of YouTube. He got a message. Chrissy P and Ray. Thank you so much, Brandy. I really appreciate you. Prissy P and Ray. Wasn't Prissy P the big girl that recorded with B Love?
Maybe because they're uniquely preoccupied.
I'm finna make a new TikTok too. I'm still gonna react and stuff. Prissy P. Let's look at Prissy P. Let's see what Prissy P is giving. Let's see what Prissy P is giving. Hmm. Prissy P and Ray. Is Ray a different person? Who she miss? My dog want to play with her toy. She gotta go somewhere else. Girl, making all that noise, child. Sonic's new Sour Patch Flesh. Okay, let's watch her shorts. That's gonna be easier. Okay, that look good. Ooh. Ooh.
What the?
Sour?
Y'all, first off, it's sour.
Okay.
The watermelon flavor is really, really good. I'm about to taste the ice cream. All right, so let's try the ice of the cream with some of that little puzzle fizzle on top. Very different. So we're gonna try some ice cream with slushy.
Okay. So she just eating. I really don't like watching people eat too much.
Reviews, but hopefully they taste good. They look good. So let's get into this review.
A bitch be hungry, y'all.
So right here we have
A bitch be hungry, y'all. Like, oh, bitch.
What I don't understand is why would somebody else bother you so damn much? Why does it matter? They're not asking you for nothing. Leave them alone. Why do it bother you? Leave mother effers alone, please.
Right. I personally feel like when you put yourself on social media, you gonna have people have an opinion. That's the whole point of being on social media. If you don't want nobody to have a motherfucking opinion about you, bitch, don't be on social media. But even if you are on social media, you can still be like, bitch, because people be doing too much on social media. When calm down. My back hurt, y'all. Let me get on this bed. Ooh, my phone's charging. It says she be dogging her husband out. Ooh. Prissy P, now you know damn well you ain't supposed to be dogging your motherfucking husband. Well, you better be happy that somebody is loving on your big ass. Just kidding, y'all. I like the kiki. Content only.
She got a little bit of stomach, but that's okay. She gon' let a real nigga eat. I appreciate a woman with a whole lot of cake. Baby, that's a whole lot of shit. If I
dying ain't enough, then hey, fucking Minaj, we heard you, girl. Tell them hoes to back the fuck up. I can't do it anymore. Ellie so deleted all Instagram posts. Is Zaddy chunk chunk gay? Let's listen to this, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's see. We're gonna react to other people's shit. Cause now y'all hoes is being boring with me. People who want people to mind their business don't come to the worldwide platform and tell their business. Exactly. The fuck. But I don't know why Nichole told them people why was they so concerned. I forgot what they was talking about. Like who Nichole was talking to in the background. If she really wasn't talking to nobody else, and it's just like, yeah, bitch, why are you concerned? He was already on live with you. That's what he did. So he probably was coming to like defend her because people on them video games, they be talking shit on them. And they be having the earphones in. So y'all probably always just ready for Nichole to say some slick shit, and she really was just probably I personally feel like when I watch Nichole, she probably do be talking shit when she off camera, but that's her personality. She don't want to bring that ratchet rah rah side to fucking YouTube, because certain people just don't. That's just being smart. You don't want everybody to know everything you do behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's the thing, like she probably be doing the most. And I forgot where I was going with this. I really did. Anyways.
Welcome to my new channel, Queen Blama. If you are new to this channel, please remember to smack.
And that's another thing. I always feel like they was friends.
Smack that bell notification.
Him and Dalvin was friends. Like, y'all gotta stop debunking that. Because they wore that my ex. Every damn video he damn near has said my ex. Just say the bitch name. That's what I never like watched him. Never even thought about him. Because I'm just like, why he keep saying my ex. It be shit like that that made me want to even turn in the direction of that person. So the fact that like motherfuckers is trying to be like, oh, I met the family. When I met Dalvin, Dalvin was very nice. First impressions are motherfuckers could be nice, bitch. You live your life on camera though, so it's like whatever you show us, that's what we get. And it's just like, yes, I could have been a fake ass bitch and been like and supported you, even though you was treating these women like shit. But it's just like, bruh, you shouldn't even just be putting stuff like that on camera and expect. And if you do that, you have to expect people to don't try to sit here and make us believe that it's just content. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all gotta think about it. His excuse to shit, like when he was trying to say when Ellie mom was pissed off, that lady was not pissed off for no fucking reason. So when she said what the fuck she said, it was like to her daughter. It's like it was an issue. Go back and look at that video. Motherfuckers be forgetting. It's been Ellie never brought Dalvin home because she couldn't because her mom wouldn't even let her. You would never, don't ever bring him this way because I might cuss him out, slap him for even talking to you crazy on camera. He don't tell you what to do, Ellie. He don't tell you to eat. That's how your mama, a mama that care about you feel. What you mean? How do I look at the people who want? Oh yeah. What you mean? How do I look at the big picture going into it, Brandy? Oh, the big picture going. So I feel like Ellie was fully prepared to deal. Like she said, I knew this person was difficult. She knew she did her research. Anybody that feel like that the nigga, she saw the same shit we saw, y'all. She probably told her mom like, calm down, like I tried to get him like, not to try me on those type of camera type shit, but he's doing it and he's saying his content which don't make no fucking sense, but mom don't pay no attention because I'm finna get my platform and just do a move in. But I'm just trying to be cool with the nigga. And if he don't want to accept my love and be trying to be his friend, I don't know what to tell him because a relationship can't work because I'm pretty sure if they had such a good communication, remember when they first started dating each other? Because me and Ellie communicate about everything. So they communicate about everything. It's like Ellie knows the type of nigga she dealing with. It probably wasn't no cheating stuff. It probably was just shit that she said she gave him a million chances. Meaning to just put some respect on her name. And you over here trying to work me like a slave, nigga. Like I don't want to sit here and do mukbangs all fucking day. It be shit simple like that, y'all. But even if Nicole mama don't care about her, and they both got parent issues and shit like that, at the end of the day, we grown, and I'm younger than them, or I'm probably like Nicole age. I don't know. When you grown, it's just certain shit you just gotta do, and then when you got the funds to just, then that's when your mental like issues as just a child growing up with trauma and stuff comes out, and you have to learn how to go day by day and like really, it's no way that you did not like you as a person who has enough money to afford a counselor not know you're a narcissist. I feel like it's not first of all, being a narcissist is not curable. So once a narcissist, always a narcissist. So you should definitely like go see a counselor and figure out. Like I'm telling you this from because I know I had a friend who's a narcissist, and it's like all people have narcissist traits. That's why people be like he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. No, everybody's not a narcissist. It's just certain people where they can't. It's like impulsive. Being a narcissist is like an impulse. You know what I'm saying? And I just personally feel like when you're a narcissist, you have to fucking have a remedy, a natural remedy for it. You have to be conscious and aware that you're a narcissist. You have to go get help. A lot of narcissists are in denial because their remedy works for them. They're natural. Whether they go for a walk, they go smoke cigarettes, all this shit. But at the end of the day, you're always gonna be a narcissist. So you just have to have something to calm you down, or not overthink, or just have these impulses of just doing dumb shit. Yeah. Think about it because it's crazy. Because, like, you have to read these comments. Everybody's not like lying. Like I feel like you trying to make it seem like I'm the bad guy because I put out that he was gay and shit. It's just like no, like I'm not the only person that think he's gay, and it's not even about thinking he's gay because I'm gay. It's literally about like you can't disrespect somebody else, and then on top of it, because that's just it's being insecure and weird. But then it's like on top of that, it's a girl that you're saying is your girlfriend. Normally when we watch couple channels and stuff, like even when niggas be having problems with their bitches, it be like you can see like it's a dynamic, a man and a woman. It's like you being a man and the shit you be like nitpicking at her about and da. It's like some shit that like I don't even know if your homegirl would do something like that. Like you even be close to your homegirl in order to know that you can eat whatever you want. And then we got money, my nigga. Like nigga, if you I eat the last fruit snacks, order Walmart and get some more fruit snacks. The fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just fucking food, nigga. We eat for a career, quote unquote. So if we do this for a career, then bitch, eating should not be like a problem. Who's eating too much? The fuck? That doesn't make no fucking sense. The fuck? I'm eating too much? I only eat once a day. Girl, if you want some motherfucking greedy, you wouldn't have to eat once a day because you could just eat and nibble and then still do mukbangs. Y'all don't even eat all y'all food. Like the Asians that do the mukbangs, they eat all their food. It be hella food. It be octopus whole, 5 octopuses, 20 clams, all kind of shit. And they just be eating that shit. Damn, their mouth be bulging with food. That's what mukbangs are. Y'all niggas get paid to eat on camera. That's it. Nothing special. We do that shit every day except for you just turn on the camera and upload it to YouTube. And if your mama wasn't who she was, you'd be basic like anybody else. The fact that you're beloved son, it comes with the motherfucking title. So with that title, you have to carry yourself out here like a motherfucking gentleman. When I met him in Vegas, he was a gentleman. And when I met them, as you can see in the video on my page, we were very excited to meet them. And I was even telling people in the mall, like, oh, y'all watch Be Love? Oh, she right there. And it was like, oh my God. Da, da, da. And I was bringing more people over to her that just didn't know that she planned this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really love Be Love. I never paid attention to nobody else's channel but Be Love. And even when I saw the way he treated Nichole, I never, like, said anything. But when I saw the way he treated Ellie, I'm like, another one? Then I'm like, well, maybe Ellie is like a motherfucking gold digger and he ain't fucking with this hoe like that because ain't no way you love this girl and you talk to her like that on camera. And then, like, old girl said, she said, can't everyone, oh, thank you, boo. She said, um, it's crazy how you can disrespect someone on camera knowing that their mom and family is watching, not to mention the fucking world. That speaks volumes. She said, right. Like going back and forth about hair hurts the worst after getting her braid and twist. Like what? That's a man and a woman relationship. I'm gonna read that again. Right was like going back and forth about who hair hurts the worst. Oh right, getting after getting braids and his twist. Like what? That's a man and a woman relationship. Right? Like that didn't make no fucking sense. Like okay, nigga, you cannot tell her how. Oh, when you get it enough, then it's not gonna hurt. How do you know? First of all, people have different pain tolerances. You can't tell this girl to get used to getting braids. She don't even like her hair like that. Let her feel how she feel. Let her be like, oh yeah, I hate getting my hair braided. This shit hurt. It feels so uncomfortable. But let her complain about it. Let her have a storyline on the motherfucking thing. Let her say how much she hate these braids, so we know how much she love her natural hair. Let her talk about it. You trying to put her down or try to change her mind about it? Let her think and have her own brand and own opinion. That's all you got to do is shut the fuck up. Fuck you going back with me, back and forth with me about my pain tolerance, about my like how I like my hair, about how many friends I'm supposed to have. You gotta go to work to get friends, Ellie. You want to get a job? Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? I have a career. Like I told this boy 5 times I had a career. He still thinks that's just a job. When I make buku money, and then my family has money. Or I probably have niggas that I really probably getting flued out. Little do you know. While you're over here playing in my fucking face. That's how it be, y'all. Because when she was with that girl sitting at that pool, you could tell, like, he was like, oh, Ellie got a new friend. That's what motherfuckers ain't talking about. How he was like, oh, Ellie got a new friend. And then he was trying to make her friend his. She said, well, I would think that's my friend. He said, well, it's our friend because I know her too. We hung out together, Ellie. Duh, she's my friend too. It's like, no, when you meet people, sometimes if you meet them together, you will have different relationships with each one, knowing that, like, oh, I fuck with Ellie, but Dalvin, he cool, but I don't really, if I see them, I'm gonna speak to both of them. But like, I'm probably gonna speak longer to Ellie and like really because Ellie's more approachable and Dalvin's like gonna make me feel like like I'm not gonna say like when I met him, he was a gentleman, but the only thing he really did was offer to take the picture, which is very appreciative because I really want to take a picture with Darius and fucking Beloved. Because Darius is gay and I'm gay, and then Beloved's a diva and I'm a diva. But I didn't really feel like Beloved was a diva. I just felt like she was getting her shit together, and I could tell like how even Darius and Beloved be in a little competition, but it's like healthy, friendly, like you know what I'm saying. It's like, boy, don't be wearing my clothes, and he be like, I be in my mama clothes. Like it just be stuff that I get him on, you know what I'm saying, and then you know I personally feel like Diamond has mommy issues because I have mommy issues. And I personally feel like, outside of like me just, keying about the shit and stuff like that, like I do have human feelings about about the situation. But at the same time, it's like, I know Dalvin is not I think like how he was just claiming to be so mentally strong when it comes to social media. How did you get in a dark place so fast? Like people don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I be hitting the nail on the motherfucking head. I be talking about the shit that's really, to talk about. Y'all talking about Nichole was talking, getting smart. Who gives a fuck what Nichole got to say? Chill. Chill, chill, chill. The motherfucker eating 5 chicken wings and trying to make them extra spicy to make the video interesting. But anytime you click on an Asian video, they be eating motherfucking squid whole, spitting out their beaks. Like, come on now, chewing on octopus 50 times with the motherfucking camera on the volume on full blast, all in your motherfucking ear. People be going to sleep to that type of shit. I seen that too, and you always said I'm a beloved supporter. Fuck them. Yes, like I don't give a fuck about nobody else but Beloved in that whole entire situation. I'm gonna always have an opinion, but I'm not gonna sit there and just talk bad about Beloved. I know that she probably, Dalvin probably needs more attention. Like okay, this is the thing with Beloved. She's really close to Darius. Dalvin's a little closed off, but that's just their relationship because she probably was closed off to him or whatever the case is. And she probably was in mom survivor mode. You know what I'm saying? Single mother. Whatever happened to his father. And God bless him for not having the father in his life, but thank God he had Nate. And it's just like like when his dad left me, him and his mom probably had like a fucked up relationship in the beginning, or when you're going through stuff, you know, parents might close off, you might close off, and it just might be hard to connect again when a relationship ends, whether it's like physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, whatever. So it's like the fact that happened, and that probably affected Alvin, and ever since then he probably just you know didn't have a good relationship with his mom and just felt like, because my mom is a lesbian, I'm trying to tell you, like, women get on my motherfucking nerves, but I honestly could say me and my mom was a lot the same. So Dalvin's a lot the same, like Beloved. The way Beloved run her shit, you not her. You're not the queen of boot bones. You could be the king, but you gotta be the king. You can't be the motherfucking queen. Unless you're gonna act like Darius and get your nails painted and just be that girl. Like you probably really wanna be. And say fuck what everybody got to say. See, I'm gonna give you that real shit and be like, bitch, it's your last motherfucking time to come out because you play on everybody motherfucking time, girl. You don't have to come to the internet and say, hey, everybody, I'm gay. But be yourself and it will exude on camera. Don't nobody got you too old for a motherfucker to tell you to be yourself. And if yourself is this annoying ass person, go get some motherfucking therapy. Because it's not normal to just be that fucking annoying and be that rude and be, then money can make you like that. But since you got the money, pay for a therapist so you can be present. And if you're so motherfucking mentally strong and you can handle social media, then you need to get the fuck out that dark place and stop coming here for sympathy. Because it's giving payola. Sympathy and payola. And we don't do that here, boo boo. We're not here to watch your crocodile tears and listen to the motherfucking smallest violin in the motherfucking world chiming in the motherfucking background. Girl, talking about you checked out. We seen you check out. You were supposed to be checking her out. Talking about it's not about look, just the fuck it is. Because what was wrong with the bitch? If you were gonna put out a video, you should have said what was wrong with her. Keep it real. Is she a hoe? Is she too flirtatious? Is that not the type of bitch you like? Do you feel like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? Because at the end of the day, I saw her effort and I didn't see yours because you did the same shit you did with Nichole, with her. And you had a whole new person with a whole new different vibe. And you could have really let her shine. And even when she did do her YouTube channel, you still could have chilled by yourself and it had her on every now and then. Was you in fear that she was gonna get her YouTube channel and dip? Because it kind of seemed like that's what she did. But she gave you ample time to understand. Like, look, she hitting it for the long run. She ain't finna just leave you high and dry. She'll come back and make a couple of videos with you every year, twice a month, if she have to. Nigga, pay for the flights. You gonna make some money off these views, right? Or find you a new bitch. And don't no nigga want to get on camera with you because you already got allegations of being gay. And ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Girl, I'm reading the comments slow, y'all, because I need feedback, and I feel like y'all giving me feedback, but I need to have content to talk about because it's almost been 2 hours, and I want to make sure I get through these 2 hours. I seen that too, and I always said I'm gonna be less supportive. Fuck them. Oh, you always said. Wait, hold on. Let me see that again. Even though I read that. Okay, okay. Oh yes. Post your cash out so people can support your channel. I don't know how to do that. Mm. It says broadcast info. Let's see. Okay, no, that's not it. I'll figure it out later. Okay, they said it looked heavy and I felt bad for her. It did look heavy. And also, I had the yarn ones, and I was so scared that mine was going to be bulky like hers. And like they said, I saw somebody in the comments say take a hot, steamy shower. But also, the girl told me just wet them. I said, are you going to dip them? Because I knew when you dip them, it make them more loose. But she said, no, when you take a shower, just put it on all the way hot and wet your hair. And that's what I did. My shit was real cute. Real fucking cute. And that's what she needed to do. But then I got mine today with yarn, and she had her done with fake hair. So I don't know if she could completely wet the hair, but the more messier those dreadlocks look, the better. And she could have wet her roots because it's braided in. Um, Poor Ellie. He Poor Ellie, her head was so sore after getting that done, and Davin said, "You'll get used to it." What an inconsiderate asshole! Exactly, like nigga, shut the fuck up. Like pretend to give a fuck. Like the fuck. Like oh baby, I can grease your scalp. Do you like I can help you, baby. You could have said something like baby with a baby. It's like she calls you babe. You don't call her babe. Think about it, guys. So when I sit here and say that he's not into her, it's because I know what I'm talking about. Why he don't call her babe? See, women know how to play their world better than men do. Women are smarter than men. Okay? And I have just enough femininity in me to understand that. Okay? I'm trying not to get too crazy because I know if I get too crazy, y'all gonna think I'm on drugs. I swear, like when I was on Bigo and I was like going crazy and shit, people be like, "That bitch is on coke." Because I'm such a fucking character. I don't give a fuck what a bitch think though. But I'm just saying, like, I be going crazy. I probably be, going to turning up like super crazy sometimes. But right now I'm just chilling because I just finally figured out how to work this shit. He said, he even said, since you got your hair, I should get mine like it's a competition. Oh yeah, when it's not, I can't get jiggly with Nichole. So I felt it was her. Now Ellie, not his issues with women. Okay, so you, oh yeah, 'cause you couldn't get jiggy with Nichole, so you feel like it was her. But now it's Ellie. It's like now it's just women. That's exactly what I'm fucking saying. Like nigga, if you gonna play the role like you got a girlfriend, you like girls, then do it. You only gotta do it for what, an hour on camera, and y'all can go back to being good Judies when the camera go off. Like you making it hard, and she could really probably have you around her friends and stuff. If you want to acting so controlling, you just be your fucking self and be corny and tell jokes, and they laugh and be goofy and they laugh at you, but then you're so cool and you got all the things and girl, oh, I could drive you guys there. Period. Like you know, you don't have to be flaming like Darius, but if you want to flame a little bit, it's okay. Shit, everybody love hot Cheetos. Nichole irks because she's allowed it just for the perks. Heck, no, be a woman first. She was a gold digger. I honestly can't say she was a gold digger because I have a friend who be telling me like, girl, this is way before when we was like fucking in high school talking about. I used to post this shit on Facebook and shit, and like when I even downloaded this app, it was like, oh, I could broadcast on Facebook. So it's just like I used to always record content, and she was like, oh, you supposed to be, doing this and doing that, and she's like, you need to take YouTube more serious, da da da. And it's like I really can, and I really will, and it's just like another thing is I would never disrespect Be Love on this channel. And even though I'm talking about Dalvin and what you call it, like, and that's her son, at the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with her. Except the fuck I want to say. And still like Be Loved. The folk. Shit. And I would never like, the thing is, motherfuckers don't know how I am. If Be Loved said something smart to me, like, first of all, I started talking about my son, da da da. And Darius said, I'm tired of this motherfucker talking about my brother, da da da. I'm not gonna cuss Darius out. I'm gonna throw my little shade, I probably respond, but I'm not gonna be like, motherfucking bitch, yo, gay ass, da da. No, I'm not gonna do all that because there ain't no point. Because I like them and I don't know them personally, but Dalvin just do a little too much. And I feel like I have a best friend, and if I was to ever blow up on YouTube or whatever and get money, it's like if she was there before the money, then how can I say that she was a gold digger? Bitch, I'm buying myself expensive shit. I'm gonna buy my bitch expensive shit, whether she my friend or whatever. Or bitch, we gonna move into a big ass house. Bitch, I'm annoying as fuck, so bitch, you gonna have to deal with me, bitch. And Nichole probably couldn't deal with that shit as a friend. That's just weird in itself. She said, Nichole, um, yeah, like him just acting weird towards women. That shit just like what? Her hair did look beautiful like that, but she couldn't handle the pain. And it also, I liked her how she presented herself. Like she shouldn't have to change. Be who you are. That's what she's trying to. She's setting the motherfucking trend for them motherfuckers. For motherfucking Nichole and Dalvin. Bitch, be yourself, bitch. Step your pussy up. Get a job, ho. Get a career. Own a business. Step your cookies up. Nicole, take off the wig. Wear your natural hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't subscribe to shit like that. I think I'm actually subscribed to Nicole just for the simple fact that how you treated her. I was like, oh, let me get her my little subscription, girl. Because she don't deserve that. I don't give a fuck how much attitude that girl got. Oh, no, Dalvin brought it out of them to have that much motherfucking attitude to want to leak messages and shit. He brought that out of them. I watched Nichole shrug her shoulders when her aunt told her it's Black History Month. Like, huh? But you are all for the Black family fame. Nichole is the type to throw a rock and hurt her hand. They probably was being shady. Shit. Living the truth, period. Wait, now there will never be a king without a queen. Per. So I'm gonna read these messages on time now because I feel like we talking now. Okay, let's see. There'll never be a queen without a king. There can never be a king without a queen. Per. Period. Pin that. Bra-da-da-da. It must have weighed 50 pounds just to make him happy. Exactly. Her hair was so fucking buff. It's like her head already big as hell, and her head was like, girl. No, I'm just playing. Ellie's pretty. Smallest violin in the motherfucking world. You so real, you gained a follower. Period. Like, come on now. Like, let's be real. Like, I'm not capping about this shit. Like, I can't make this shit up. The proof is in the pudding. That's why it's like to go with the clickbait shit would be boring. Shit, we already know the clickbait shit is fake. Let's talk about the real shit, the folk. But Beloved is well over 50 pounds. Ella, I'm just saying. Beloved even said he fumbled the bag with Ellie. That woman was submissive, attractive, everything you wanted. So at this point, I know the issue is him really wanting a man. Exactly, because my whole thing is you want a bitch to be submissive so you can just like make her your assistant type shit, make her your doormat. And my thing is, I told y'all like he like if he like tranny porn and all that, and he if he got caught even liking like tranny porn and stuff, that means you're past the point of just being gay. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I'm gonna keep saying that you're past the point of being gay, though. I'm just letting everybody know. So since you're past the point of being fucking gay, then we're gonna call that shit a stack. You looking for submissive women, mind you, this is a lot of things that motherfuckers don't know. When I first started talking about Dalvin, motherfuckers was sliding in my DMs. Now I know for a fact that a bitch didn't want to. Loki was a bitch that was on my TikTok that showed me she got receipts and everything, but I just ran with her motherfucking story because at the end of the day, people were saying stuff in the comment section too. And then kind of find out the girl I was just on the phone with, he slid in her DMs too, but she never took it serious because she's like, that's Beloved son. Like, ain't nobody gonna take it serious. Ain't nobody checking for you like that. And then even Ellie said that he was sitting in her DMs collecting dust. He literally forgot he hit her up. That's how long ago he hit her up. So when he hit her up, she noticed she went in for the kill. Like, oh, it's good. She checked his page out and was like, okay, he got the money. Like, we finna link. Let's link. When she met him, she was on her like he said her hot girl summer shit. She was a baddie going out with her friends and stuff. When she met him, she like, nigga, you not on my level because you're not even confident. You're not even commenting. Like I could just peep. Like when sometimes when you link with a motherfucker, you know the vibes is like lit. Opposed to a motherfucker, you feel like you gotta act a certain way around. Just so you know, like, just so you know, like, you don't a motherfucker don't try to put your business out there type shit, you know? And it's like, even for her to be like, oh, I liked girls in the beginning, I always felt like that was a ploy to let the niggas that was seeing her type shit, like, oh, she like girls too, da 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 da. It's just like, and then when she was putting out open relationship, Ellie already put who she was out there. So now on her motherfucking page, she finna sell that motherfucking fantasy, bitch. She into open relationship. Her name is Ellie. So she got soulmates. Da 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 da. See, my motherfucking subscribers ain't no motherfucking soulmates. My motherfucking subscribers are leprechauns, fairies, and goblins, bitch. Savages, bitch. That's gonna call it like a motherfucking is, bitch. And we ain't gonna sit here and go for no fake ass storyline, no fake ass sob story. We're gonna call it like what the fuck it is. The fuck? We gonna sip real motherfucking tea. See, the thing is, these hoes and these niggas' tea be lukewarm. Bitch, I'm gonna talk about the real motherfucking shit, bitch. The fuck? And the thing is, you think if Lee Carson is hopping on these motherfucking pounds and shit, that motherfuckers, that Dalvin and them people is not watching? And that's the thing why I feel like I was kicked off their panel, or I don't know, maybe it was just my phone. So I'm not even gonna sit there and go there with that. But I do feel like it was a point where I did get dropped down or whatever. But I asked Lee Carson because I was just like, why do people hate Nichole? Because you're a Dalvin friend and you're Nicole's friend. So so you and everybody just being on the inside looking out. Because you can feel how you want to feel on the outside looking in. But from the inside looking out, since you're answering questions and you up here, do you feel like Dalvin had anything to do with the people that don't like Nichole? Now, he said no, he think that they don't like her just because she white. Now, you gotta understand, Lee Carson, his name don't even sound black. Dalvin, his name don't sound black either. But hey, Darius, that was that was the closest thing to black, and he don't act black at all. But outside of being black, it's just like, that's the kind of people they probably hang around. You gotta think about it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like he even was up there saying, "Oh, people got mad because my friend said nigga in a video, and I couldn't da 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 da." And then Darius even said, "My friend trying to say nigga, I do not like that. I tell them." So it's just like Darius said stated how he felt with certain things and how the type of person he is, and Dalvin is different from that. And Nichole probably be saying nigga and stuff like that. Always people that like do that, I get them side eye, but maybe she don't. I never heard her say nigga, but everybody be saying nigga. You know what I'm saying? And she be want to wear her wigs curly. She always want to tan and stuff like that. And it's just like me and Nichole would never be like good Judy's. We probably would be because I know she support the gay community and she's cool. And like I like her vibe better than Dalvin's, definitely. And I do feel like I can hang out with her type shit and just be on some just associate kind of shit, like just cool because she kind of like conforms to who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's still remaining herself in a way. And she knows how to converse back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Dalvin doesn't converse back and forth. It's like he's interrogating you or he's exploiting you or he's just like being like ignorant. He chooses ignorance. I don't get that shit. Like, you don't have no. You're really telling me you don't have no potential to just really be a YouTuber? Like, are you serious? Like, you fumbled the bag and she said submissive. Oh yeah, she was submissive. She was letting you check her on camera and shit. And the shit you was checking her about was so dumb. Like, you don't even want submissive. You want a fucking slave. You want to be able to tell a bitch when they can eat. Like, now you taking it too motherfucking far. That's past submission, motherfucker. Actually, that's the ultimate submission. You got me fucked up, bitch. Okay. And that style takes a long time because you braid it and braiding hair and wrap it. Yep, but it take about 6 hours. I had sat down and did it with yarn. It was a bit, every bit, and because her hair was long, it took 10 hours plus. It took 10 hours plus because her hair was so motherfucking long and it was already kinky, which it helped. But she had to make sure that all the black was covering up the blonde and shit. The fuck. I'm just tuning in. Okay, what's going on? Now we Zaddy gay gang. Okay, y'all. So this is what we finna do tonight. We finna just tune the fuck in and talk on motherfucking shit, girl. Because I feel like I couldn't get everything I wanted to say out in 3 fucking minutes in my little videos and stuff like that. So hopefully this day they want to ask us to respect his privacy. No, ma'am. Ain't no privacy in this kind of work you do, baby. Ella has nothing to do with being white. It's her vibe. Hey, shit. They said, what's the tea you drinking? Who? What tea? What tea who drinking? But yeah, maybe it's Lil P. Zaddy Gay Gay. That's what they call him. No, but it's like it's nothing wrong with being gay. Okay. And like Lee Carson said when he got off that lie, he know gay people. He don't have a problem with gay people. And the thing is, I had to tell the motherfucking straight nigga on the straight on the only nigga that's in this gossip. The only straight nigga that's all up in this gossip. Had to tell him. I had to check him. Don't tell me what the fuck I can say when it comes to a motherfucker being gay, because baby, I live this lifestyle, baby. I let this shit braid, baby. I was getting called gay and being bullied by all kind of motherfuckers. I never seen a motherfucker straight. I seen a download nigga stand up for a gay person. I mean, everybody else thought he was straight, but I never seen like a pure straight person stand up for no gay person. So we just gonna call a motherfucking spade a motherfucking spade. That's why we talking about him being gay, low key. Because if motherfuckers really didn't give a fuck about him being gay, we wouldn't motherfucking care. So everybody know if you really want to just be that keep that shit 100, just like if you want to keep that shit 100, and there's some people out there that do not like Nichole because she is white, period. And it's not just because she white and they jealous and they want to be white. They don't like her because she white because for deeper reasons. They probably feel like, and who, like, y'all don't understand, like, it be stuff going on. Like, I just talked to a boy who was in a domestic relationship, and the bitch was in jail because she shot him. He had the bullet wound fresh, everything, you know what I'm saying? And he was like stressed out because she was in jail. He needed to figure out how he was gonna get her out and bail her out. And his mama called him and she said, I feel like that lady trying to kill my son. And I want him to leave her and he might not leave. And it's all this shit going on. She's talking about it. And all I can think of is get out. And it has nothing to do with the white and black thing. It just has to do with relationship. And then also it's like, you have to watch how you treat people because you never know who people know. You never know the type of people. You meet strangers like, Dalvin do have money. He have to be extra careful. He can't just be meeting people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you think you know who you're dealing with, and then you really do them foul, and they put your business out. That'd be my ass. I'd be so cool, and I'd be so nice, and then a motherfucker just try you like you just a bitch on the street, and then you react like a bitch on the street. Then they want to be trying to play the victim, like, oh, we thought we was friends. I thought we were better than that, bitch. I thought the same thing. The fact, call it a motherfucking spade. Some people don't like that white lady because they feel like she might be using him or but that's the thing. It's like they was friends before the thing. So if you come with me like, oh, I don't like Nichole because sometimes it's let's be real, let's call a spade a spade. Sometimes every black person don't click with people that's not black. Just like how there's racist white people, or they don't be racist. They just only fuck with white people because they click more with white people. You gotta be real. Like that's where culture comes in. Like if you think about Asian culture, they don't really mingle with nobody. You think about them Ethiopian cultures, not Ethiopian, them Arabian cultures. They don't really fuck nobody. They fuck with people in their race, and they go in the outside world and they deal with the people of America. But other than that, they fuck with only they people. So my whole thing is when people be like, "Oh, they ain't fucking with Nichole," whatever the case is, some people probably don't like her vibe because some people do act like they don't know how to stand up for themselves, but they got a lot of bark behind closed doors, or it's like, um, or it's like you probably just want them to stand up for themselves more, and that is what it be a lot of times. If you stand up for yourself more, then a motherfucker will leave you the fuck alone. Sometimes you gotta clap back for you to be all in these people's mouth, and for you to be this big topic in their mouth every time, and for you to even make a video and addressing them sometimes saying we stand with Nichole and all this, baby, clap back. Who's making the video about you, baby? Speak on it. Like, let that shit be known. Y'all already got your motherfucking friend. Shout out to the motherfucking rainbows, baby. Hit that motherfucking like and yes, click the motherfucking rainbows because it's Bodak what? Rainbows in this bitch. Because we started from every motherfucking color, from red, from the love to orange, from the motherfucking all the way down, bitch. We reading the bitch chakras around this motherfucker. Bitch, we calling it like it's a spade, bitch. And laying out the motherfucking cards on that ass. Them tarot cards, bitch. We reading. The fuck? That's what we do. They said, right. They ain't nothing but good Judies. Nichole is a good Judy. Just like she said, you think Darwin's gonna? He said, Derek said, no, no, I don't. I just don't see Darwin like they was all telling us. Darwin don't like that girl like that. Why he? And then we all wonder why he don't like Ellie like that. Like why? She's so pretty. Do you only like white girls? What is it? He can't say it. He can't get it out his mouth. I mean, everybody running with this narrative that him and Nichole, I think that him and Nichole still fucking. It's like there's a certain people that I can't have this conversation with, which I've noticed, and then there's a certain people that I can have this conversation with, and it's just like the fact that tea is being spilled, y'all motherfuckers been running with false narratives so motherfucking long, believing these clickbaits and all this shit that y'all really think that what the fuck this man is talking about has anything to do with, you know? And then it's so crazy because I don't know if I got dropped off the panel, but I'm just like, yeah, because I come through and I have the potential to get this shit shaking and get this motherfucker juking and really get some shit going viral or whatever the case is. You know, motherfuckers are just thirsty to even be talking to them, you know? And I feel like I never really said nothing bad about Dalvin besides calling him gay and stuff and putting out that information, but it was already public information. I just posted it on YouTube. Bitch, it come with the game. It come with the territory. Shit, don't take that shit personal. Just like you knew when you did Ellie wrong, it came with the territory that she has a form to. If she really wants you, she probably could expose you. That like you knew what the fuck that was going, what the fuck was going on before it even happened. Shit, I say go digger because how do you allow a man to treat you that way so long unless it's your own game? Like she waited for to get followers up and then was leaving. Exactly. And then because Dalvin do so many things, like I'm trying to tell you, like she not gonna make a video saying the details and stuff because she already told this man, stop disrespecting me on camera. Stop. Okay, okay, keep on. Okay, whatever. Dalvin, I don't feel like getting on YouTube today. Okay, you gonna force me to get on YouTube? Okay, okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my God. Now this. Oh my God. Now that. Why are you telling the people that I eat all the stuff? Why are you telling people I'm clumsy? Now you miserable. Now everything in your life is hectic. Now you trying to figure out why your motherfucking piece is imbalanced. Now you trying to reevaluate your motherfucking life. Now you trying to reevaluate your motherfucking friends. Then you like, damn, where's all my motherfucking friends? And then you just steady looking at this nigga and this nigga over here like, why aren't you saying anything? Bitch, I'm thinking. I'm thinking what the fuck I should do. That's why I'm not saying anything. Anything I say can be held against me in the court of law. You got me under surveillance 24 motherfucking 7, nigga. I'm thinking in my brain so you cannot hear me. The fuck? Like, it just get to a certain point that it's like when you're needy, you need to pay people to be your assistant. If you need somebody to live in your house and take care of you like a caretaker, I used to tell myself, you know, and that's why I'm saying I'm an Aquarius like Dalvin. I know that what Dalvin is asking for, he just don't know how to go about it. Go get pay you a little butler. I told myself I have me a little butler. You can have a butler once a week. Have him come there, clean the house, fix food that day. You know, stay over there 24 hours. Shit, hell, do your big one. They said, "Damn, I'm so sorry. I'm finna read all the comments. It ain't that many comments. Hold on." So they said, "But you gotta understand her." Okay, he said he wish he could go back to when he was 4 or 5. Like, what happened, or he just wanting sympathy because he being exposed. I think it's the second part because for the simple fact that you know what I'm saying. You probably do got some stuff going on. We all got stuff going on. So if you get arrested and a motherfucking you gotta go see a counselor, let's just say, and you just like trying to, or you gotta go rehab or something. Everybody gonna think of the saddest story that happened to them. Like damn. So when I was a kid, back when I was like 4 or 5, man, I can't tell y'all right now because this is just too much. Like, come on now. Come on. You said you was mentally strong for the internet. Why'd you all of a sudden if he said that he went through something when he was 4 or 5 in a video where he showed his face, I would have believed him. You feel what I'm saying? If he was looking, I could feel a vibe. He said that shit in the dark. Like you turned the lights out to get in character. Like, okay, lights, camera, action. Hello guys. You got me fucked up. You got Ellie fucked up. That's why you had to make another video. When you could have just made one video and said, hey, you know, there's something happened to me when I was a kid. Ellie, I apologize. I've been going through a lot, y'all. Y'all gotta pray for me. I'm gonna go get counseling. Why you ain't say that? How I just say that for him? Explain to me, y'all. Sympathy and payola. But you gotta understand, her and her mom never got along. Dalvin family was close. So maybe it was her using him for the family structure. Then when Beloved blew up, it made her stick around. Like you were trying to, you feel like she was using him for content, like trying to, and she never was around like that in the beginning. And so now, you never know. Yeah. It probably was. And you know what? I've been hearing that. And I don't really know, but people been keeping up. They said Dalvin. And I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't know Belove's life, what she had to go through. Like I said, some people get in another marriage, and Dalvin probably was a little too much for her. Honestly, I think you got to think about it. Dalvin was spoiled. Imagine having a spoiled baby that be doing the most, da da da, and can never do nothing wrong in grandma eyes, but in your mama eyes or the mother eyes, she like, damn, this motherfucker be doing too much. And then the fuck, I'm pregnant again. Okay, I'm finna be up over here with my husband, who gonna be taking care of me and doing shit while I'm pregnant and kissing my ass and shit like that. And I ain't gotta work and be up under him and get taken care of. And I'm just leave you at mama house. You know what I'm saying? It might be shit like that. And then, when the baby came and stuff, she probably was just, that man was at work. She was probably just trying to get that check and shit like that. And then break just to shake just to shake that off a little bit, you know? We're gonna go to a little commercial break. Is y'all still here with me? I feel like the views dropped hella bad. I feel like we need a little song to get us up. Is we still here? We still in the building? Oh my god, this is what Ellie singing to Dalvin. Okay, pool period. Brandy's still in the motherfucking building. Tightly come back. Hey, cheapo. I think Nichole like having a family period, and they didn't care if she was white. They still treated her like with kindness. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody's on limits. Look, not even your friends. See, y'all gotta understand where Ellie coming from. Y'all, nobody's off limits. Hey, not even your friends. I'm about to go in. Come on, y'all. Come through, Ellie. Not even your friends. I'm about to go in. About to go in. About to go in. I'm gonna do something I never do. I'ma try and hurt you too. Feels so damn good to be cold. And I don't even care if you know. I'ma let him kiss my body, touch my body, record it and make sure you find it. How you gonna trip? Boy, you been with everybody. You started, I'ma finish. You made that bed, now you gon' lay in it. You gon' suffer, you gon' suffer for everything you did. You gon' suffer, you gon' suffer. I done took too much of this. You gon' cry. You gon' pay me in tears. You gon' cry. Yeah, let's get them views back up, y'all. You owe me for all these years. You gon' cry. Cause it's not about love, it's all about revenge. I learned from the best, I learned from you. It's easy to do the shit that you do. I could just switch it up on you. Used to be me that was out here stressing. So your gift became your gift. Now you miss your blessing. You gon' suffer. You gon' suffer for everything you did. I'm not bitter. Stay with her. Maybe she can take your shit. You gon' cry. That's what Nichole said. Maybe she can take your shit. You gon' pay me in tears. You gon' cry. You owe me for all these years. You gon' cry. Cause it's not about love. It's all about revenge. So cry. He shut down my TikTok. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you subscribe. If y'all got a song that Ellie need to hear or Dalvin need to hear or Nichole need to hear, Orly Carson. Put it in the motherfucking comment section. Thank you, love. Thank you, Teely. Cry. Look, this is what Dalvin singing. This is what Dalvin singing, y'all.
Hey, kids.
Dalvin in the dark room. Listen to the camera show, y'all. This is Dalvin right here. Guys, I'm in a dark place. You hear my dog crying in the background. Damn, it all started when I was 4. Looking back on my younger years. Looking back on younger years. Holding my tears. I done lost my innocence. 'Cause I ain't love right ever since. When you know what you know, but you can't let it go. When days move by and the times go slow, your arms out feel cold. I'm losing you. I need to know. Where do all the lovers go and loving you no more? Do they run or do they hide? Sit it out, give it another try. Where do all the lovers go and loving you no more? They say he in a sunken place. And I hate the feeling that it brings. Feel like something's taking over me. I'm not single, but I'm lonely. And my heart is just lonely. That's a shame when you ain't single, but you still lonely. That was Ellie in a couple videos ago. When you know what you know and you can't let it go. When days move by and the time goes slow. Ellie, I heard you, girl. I'm losing you. I need to know. Where do all the lovers, where do they go? Where Ellie gonna go, y'all? Should she run or should she hide? Sit out, give it another try. Where the hell will Ellie go? And love ain't loving her no more. Where did she go? Where did she go? Yeah, where you go when times get rough? Where do you go when there's no love? Ellie. Where do you go when you ain't enough? Ellie. Where do you go when you don't give a fuck? Ellie, where you going? Please tell us, girl. No shade, Teely. Like his whole fan base ain't women. They low-key peeping like, what the fuck? Where did they go? Where's Ellie going, y'all? Where did Ellie go? That's what this whole everybody asking them. Where did Ellie go? Where did she go? Yeah. Where Ellie go? Where the hell? Where did motherfucking Ellie going? No, let me stop. Move, Minaj, move. My fucking dog, y'all. Ciao. And this is what Ellie playing, y'all.
Chromebook's built-in virus protection.
Be who you are without stringing people along and making them low. So you can be higher, right? That's how you know many don't really like heal you, because it's just like you got it. Now you're trying to stun on people when you should be you and just, you know. He did it to himself, like, child. And Ellie like, deuces. That simple. It was that easy. And she said in another video that why would I go back and forth with a nigga and he don't want to be with me? I'll just leave. You a motherfucker vulture. I hope Ellie find her a bomb ass dude and stand on job and be happy and rub it in. Like, you know, and bitches be want to be like Queen Naija and shit. The girl, yeah. You know just what I need. You know just what I mean. When I tell them keep it drama free, you a whole nigga. This whole relationship should be drama free. I feel like I'm in love with a bitch. Chucking up the juices. What the fuck you mean I can't have no fruit snacks? The fuck you just ate a whole steak. Told you that I'm leaving. Oh, whoa. Nigga, you thought I had a BBL. Why the fuck would you say that on camera? You a dumbass bitch. I know you mad, but so what? I wish you best of luck. Ellie's in the throw them deuces up. She on some new shit. She tucking her deuces too. Zaddy punch. She moving on to something better, better, better. What he gonna have for lunch? He better do them mukbangs. Do them new bangs. Do them mukbangs for her. Do them mukbangs. Do them mukbangs. Do them mukbangs. Mukbanging all the time. True love. You know boot bangers lie. I hope every time, yeah, she gonna find a fine ass nigga. The fuck. Don't do that shit. Like, why are you putting shit out there and you don't even know if that's the truth? Just because she is holding a damn teddy bear saying she violently got away. What you mean, T baby? Tia baby? How do you know if she didn't throw the first punch? I'm saying he threw the first punch because, baby, his name is Zaddy Punch. Meaning that every time they do a thumbnail, he over there grabbing her by the throat. There's receipts that she said he elbowed her very hard. He didn't deny it. He called her a crybaby. Zaddy Punch because before I even knew he was like acting this way, I went back on his old videos and it shows he was clearing up domestic violence charges. Like, what the fuck? Where the hell did that come from? I wasn't expecting that. So the shit that motherfuckers be talking about, baby, ain't nobody got no reason to lie on Zaddy Punch. But hold on. But you're definitely entitled to your opinion, baby. And he may have to defend himself back to her. You never know. Both situations doesn't make it right. What you mean it don't make it right? We don't know what happened, baby. So if that's your point, then I guess so. But people are so quick to dump it all on this man. No, this is the thing, baby. You might be a weak woman. I don't know if you are. But when you are a weak woman, you think that the things that he did was excusable. But, you know, every woman on this damn platform, on YouTube, TikTok, all the lands of the lands, is not lying about anything about this man. So you want to date a man that like tranny porn? Because if you do, then baby, shit. By all means, if you like it, I love it. But at the end of the day, if you paying your man, just say that. Y'all won't be satisfied if this. Oh girl. You know what? She's irrelevant at this point, guys. Just ignore her. She's bored. But she's very much so welcome. Well, y'all ain't sad which is the way. Okay, then. Deuces, Tia, baby. So, but we don't have to sit at the table with them to peep shit. Right, they sitting at the table putting it in our face. The fuck? Bitch, do you got a phone? Do you have a phone? Do you not know? Baby, I have not. That's my thing. Like, to be honest, I haven't really said anything bad about Zaddy Punch. I have not. I just said that I don't like how he treat Ellie. Period. And I didn't like how you treated Nichole, but I didn't say anything. So the fact that people hate Nichole is just like, well, I don't know why they really hate Nichole because she ain't do nothing but put herself in the same situation Ellie put herself in. And it's just like she dealt with it longer and she know him longer. And it's like, these are your friends. Like, well, you don't have to treat them like that. Like, if you want genuine love and support, you have to like treat people better. And it's not even like I'm not. It's just like you even said it was for content. I hate a faking ass bitch. Like, a bitch that like try to get loud and stuff and be like, and they doing it just because people around or the people motherfuckers showing out. Like, don't be trying to play in my time just because I'm in front of a camera. Like, and then just like I had a friend like that. If y'all go back to my early YouTube days, not even my early YouTube days, but like when I started trying to take it serious, like I stayed with somebody, and she had YouTube, she had all the production thing and everything, and I definitely wanted to learn how to edit and stuff. I was editing my own videos and stuff like that, but then she started acting stingy with her cameras. She started hiding batteries. It was just all this stuff where I was just like, baby girl, you made it seem like you wanted. Then when I was on her channel, it was cool. But when I wanted to do stuff on my channel, it's like she had to be a part of it, or she needed her computer. I couldn't edit and stuff, and it's just like at the end of the day, I needed my own stuff, so she would bring stuff up like that, and it's just like, bitch, I thought we were sharing. I thought we was like doing YouTube together, bitch. If you do YouTube, what is the issue with me doing YouTube with your camera and uploading the shit with your computer? Like, I totally get you saying but then when I get my own shit, but then when I come to you, like, oh, you want to do a video on your channel? You're so hyped and just to do it. So you want to use me for my likeness, but you don't want me to use myself for my own likeness? You have to watch people like that. And I feel like Dalvin was one of those people. It's just like, he going to give you what you want, but he going to make you, like, work for it. And the girl that I was living with, that I was going to see Be Love with, I paid for that Uber right there to go see Be Love. And I paid our way because she was supposed to pay the way because that was her plan to go see them. And I tagged along with her, and I'm glad I did. And she broke her phone, and she couldn't call Uber. She broke her phone that night. And I used my last $30 to get her to go see Be Love. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I try to help her. Like, she put the video out, and I tried to take it down and re-edit it and make it better. Because she just used a whole bunch of like behind the scenes, just long ass motherfucking video. Was like 2 hours long. Like, girl, chop that shit the fuck down. You help people. You go in there and try to teach them and show them the right way to do things and how to share and be fair. And motherfuckers don't be respecting it. Like, bitch, I'm over here trying to show you how to be a better person. And any other motherfucker, and then guess what? That same motherfucker got shouted out by Be Love. Let's talk about it. She got shouted out by Be Love, and because I was tagged in the video and everything. Be Love posted her video, and she got 400. No, she got 400 subscribers, and ever since then, like, she hasn't really grew. And this was like damn near five. I want to say 5 years ago, but that's probably too long. It's probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And Be Love posted her page, and then of course I got like the leftover subscribers that saw her video or whatever of the meet and greet. And when I went to and I had like 200 something. No, I had like 100 and something subscribers, like maybe 150. And it's so crazy because when I start, like, she been doing YouTube every day. She be sad. She don't know what the fuck she gonna make a video about. Her videos be boring, long, tired, through, and delayed. And you go to her, like, views, and she's only getting, like, fucking 12 people watching her videos. Whole fucking 30-minute, hour-long video, but I can post a 3-minute video, and every video I get is over 1,000 views. Now, it's not even about that, but bitch, you knew my potential, but you wanted to hold me back because you wanted to use my likeness on your channel instead of, genuinely helping me use it for mine as well. So people act like that. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, Ellie didn't want a platform at first. Why would she want a platform? She has her own personal business. Why would she want a platform to really showcase what she does and everything else? Who wouldn't want to be a YouTuber? Who wouldn't want to check off of just recording yourself? Like, you mean to tell me she really didn't want to know? He didn't want to know if he wanted to put her on. And that's what Loki took them so long because, first of all, why wouldn't you put the bitch in the motherfucking video? He knew right then and there, if you guys give me this many likes and da 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 da, I'll show you guys who is behind the scenes, which was Ellie. I always thought it was weird that Ellie motherfucking moved in with him and didn't leave. He said Ellie stayed and did not leave. I don't know why. Maybe she had alternative motives. Who knows? Okay, so this Tia girl still talking? Right, week. Yeah, on that weak woman shit, trying to defend domestic violence. You a dumbass bitch. You one of them submissive assholes and would get played and be, like I said, Ellie ain't no victim and she left the way she was supposed to leave because if she didn't leave no type of way with her head bowed down and everything, but she wouldn't have looked like a bad bitch. She would have looked like a weak bitch. Like this is her letting her know don't play with me. She ain't the one. Shit work for it, about to slave for it, but his homeboy's child, he all out. He go all out. Yeah! She had to work for it, damn near slave for it, but his homeboy's child, he take them out, take pictures of them on Instagram, while they off guard and shit. You feel me? Yeah, he wanted her to stay because not only is if she stay, she over here bringing him more money. But you never know. He said in one of his videos, how you know a motherfucker ain't acting a certain way just because they want you to leave. So, with that being motherfucking said, child, you never know. He probably was acting weird. He probably was acting hella weird towards her. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he already was acting here telling her that she can't eat this and why is she eating and them eating once a day and stuff like that. Like that's doing too motherfucking much. If you're gonna be sitting here telling these people that you my girlfriend, that I'm your girlfriend, why are you treating me like this? They said, and where did they run from? Where they said Ellie called Nichole called Ellie fat. Did anybody honestly catch that? Like, be real. Not going off of what he said, she said, or not assuming. Did she say Ellie's fat? Did she say that? Yes, had them people up in his house living rent free. I'm putting you on. I'm putting you on. Sometimes the worst people could put you on. People that you don't even fuck with like that, but you fucking with them just for the moment because then you know they finna put you on. And then wonder why he ain't got no friends because you over here flash your platform and this money and so y'all can all eat like this. They probably can't eat like that, but you understand the clout comes from beloved. Whatever they do after that, they probably still not gonna be bigger than you or beloved unless they really do something extraordinary. Nobody can stop what's for you. Keep going. You got this. I can tell. And it's just the feeling I get first watching. And I feel stardom potential. Thank you very much, T. Lee. I really, really, really appreciate you. Only reason why I'm staying on here like I am because um, I've been really slacking with when it comes to YouTube and shit like that. But I know that I'm a standalone kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? And like when it comes to this, it's not even about Zaddy punch punch. That's just shit that I saw. Like he do a thumbnail with his fist towards Ellie. Like what? Like at this point, you guys to be trolling me or watching my videos, and I'm giving you ideas because you like the name Zaddy punch punch. Like he gets off to probably hurting people's feelings and shit. The fuck? Why wouldn't he? Girl, he got all that money. People be thinking they could buy your approval and buy your motherfucking you know, your validation and your compliments. Fucking buying approval because they got the money. Pretty soon they be back up on them ramen noodles. And that's why I feel like he need a good cup of ramen, to humble himself because he like to eat bloody steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me started, y'all. I'm trying to be cute. Nicole gotta stuff her fupa in them leggings, just like Ellie. And honestly, Ellie is smaller than Nicole weight wise. Ellie just taller and has booty. And see, the thing is, what motherfuckers need to understand too. I'm just about, like, I get on here, but you gotta understand, I get on here to be an entertainer, to be, funny and stuff. I don't get on here really like upset at these people. I don't give a fuck what Dalvin does. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. He just has to be aware of his actions and be conscious of what the fuck he's doing. So when shit goes down, you know how to respond. Don't sit here and try to make it seem like you're a victim and sit here and say all the T channels just be nice. I'm in a dark place. Like you were just trying to tell Ellie how she's not mentally strong and she's not ready for YouTube. So that's why this narrative she didn't want to create YouTube because you guys got backlash for her saying that she wanted to be in an open relationship and putting y'all business out there because you thought y'all was gonna keep that shit a stack. And you tried to keep it a stack with her, but then when you got backlash, you tried to make it sound like you was looking for a woman to marry. When you're not looking for a woman to marry. You're not. Beloved said on camera, I'm telling y'all, they was just friends. I thought they was together too. I wanted them to be together. I thought they was gonna get married. Nicole's like, really? Beloved, like, you looking for marriage, Ellie? Ellie's like, no, I don't really believe in marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was Beloved that created that narrative in the beginning of Dalvin getting this girlfriend and living happily ever after with kids and a family, you know? And the Beloved saga continues. You know what I'm saying? But that just not wasn't the reality of the situation. It wasn't. They knew Dalvin that he never had brought no girl around like that. They knew Dalvin was, a lot to handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, even how people make up, like, the stuff that happened to his hand. I don't know what happened to his hand because literally people that's saying what happened to his hand is literally saying, like, he never said what happened to his hand. So it's just like, all you could do is speculate. I'm not here to speculate. I'm here to talk about the T child. I'm here to get into some things. And the only thing we're dealing with is the facts, and the facts is that Ellie left because Dalvin. She said, "You don't understand the violence. You never know he has like this is a pattern, guys. This is not something people just making up. It's stuff out there that people is making up. But as far as like you know." Checking out what she's saying and stuff like that, motherfucker. Y'all think it's about Nichole? Nichole can't make that bitch, that beautiful black queen, that fucking mad. Shit, Nichole is beefing with y'all, you bitches that's mad on them in them comments. She ain't beefing with no fucking Ellie. Ellie's not worried about no fucking Nichole. Y'all act like Nichole is the wicked witch of the West. She ain't got that much motherfucking power. Whew. Shit. And Nichole Arms was looking a little husky. And I'm not judging her for, the weight that she gained. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shit. Then every time I turn around, her and I would be trying to get in the gym and lose weight. And that's a constant thing, even with Beloved and Nate. And, you are perfect the way you are. And if you got money, fix it. And if you don't want to pay for it, get in the gym. Dalvin know he want a fucking BBL. She said money take a while to stack but can leave fast, so he needs to be humble. Him and Darius, cause when Darius finally came out, you would have thought been that. You would have thought he been that. And no man, but it took a while. And that's another thing. Sometimes the motherfucker ain't gotta say, "Hey, everybody, I'm gay." They just show it, and I feel like that Dalvin shows it in the girls that he keeps, the company he keeps. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm not saying that Dalvin is gay because he's feminine. He got a tongue ring. That's not what Bodak's saying. I'll laugh and kiki at that because I think the shit is funny, and a lot of people just, they got their opinions. But um, I honestly think just the way he treat girls, how he look at them. Now he want to show a collage of how he recorded himself looking at Ellie like all in daze and awe. Now you want to show that? Bitch, I'm going off the unedited live video that y'all make when y'all be eating. And how you look at her when she eat a fry. That's what I'm looking at. I don't give a fuck about no fucking collage with sad music in the back. The fuck? Davin and Nicole been in each other's lives for a long time, and here comes Ellie, and Beloved says she is the one. Ellie just fumbled the bag. He just fumbled the bag. So Beloved saw something in Ellie that she didn't see in Nicole. Exactly. And that's a woman that could sit here and tell her, yeah, you know. And that's the thing, like, you can't blame fucking Beloved for being so fucking confused because Beloved gonna act oblivious to all the shit. It's like she don't know if her son Darius is gay, but then it's like it's clear he gay, but then she like it's like that's something that she really doesn't acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? So she probably doesn't acknowledge Dalvin. You know, because when I used to watch Dalvin and that one boy, I don't know what his name was. It was the one that used to wear a hat all the time, and he was like, and no capping, YouTube guy, he said, he felt like I was the one that, you know, was out there that he was like, oh, he felt like he was gay. He didn't even feel like Dalvin was gay. And I was like, oh, okay. But if you think one is gay, you gotta think the other is gay. But you know, when he was talking, him and if you watch Beloved, him and that one guy, with the hat all the time, you can see like the chemistry between Dalvin and the guy, even through even between Beloved, even though Beloved was in between them. Like she'd be like, "Oh, you want some of this?" And then Dalvin would be like, "Oh no, he don't eat barbecue sauce." Look, I'm sorry, I'm being judgmental. You know, I wouldn't be judgmental if it was out there. Just like how Darius wear a purse, it's like you gonna throw your head back once, but then after that you can be like, okay, he wear purses. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, just like if you see a big ass fat sloppy motherfucker with their motherfucking ass crack hanging out, you gonna be like, damn, her ass crack hanging out. But then again, you might be cool with the bitch because you, as humans, we gonna do a little judging. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you judging, if it's now people get it confused when a motherfucker judging you and when a motherfucker give you constructive criticism. That's when people get it confused. Judging you is like on some surface type of shit, or some shit that you don't show me like as character wise you can be judged. But when somebody's giving you constructive criticism, like and telling you why they looking at you a certain way or da da da, even if they saying like, oh, you know, you wearing purses and stuff. So I just looked at you because I was just like, I don't know, no guys that wear purses, or are you the first guy I know to wear a purse like that, or da, da. Keep that shit 100 and stand 10 toes down on what you believe in. Because I hate when a bitch try to sit here and act like, oh, I'm so for gay people, I fuck with gay people, but then you be judgmental, and it's like y'all hear me being judgmental, but I'm really not being judgmental about him being gay. I'm really being judgmental about him not being himself authentically and getting on that camera and being his soulful self, his full self, and loving himself. And the thing is, in 3 minutes, I'm not going to talk about how I feel like. I'm not going to give Dalvin constructive criticism. He can look back at those videos and give himself constructive criticism because he's done it before. But has he changed? No. Will he change? No. They said Dalvin and Nicole been, oh yeah, they've been in each other's lives for a long time. That's what a lot of people feel like, but what they fail to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like Dalvin, you gotta understand. This is another reason why people bring up Nichole, because Dalvin Loki started this with Nichole, like you know the consistent shit, the whole fucking thing. His whole damn career has. When you start something with somebody, you have to finish it with them, and if you upgrade, you have to. And when you upgrade and replace the person, it has to be better, and it has to be, you know, the vibe has to continue. It has to be like a, you know, you can't just put somebody on there that's the microwavable popcorn bitch. Not saying that that's who Ellie is, but it's just like you can't be treating people like they minute bitches. Like oh you're here and you're gone. Because then you have to have that it factor to do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like do it yourself. He don't like looking at himself. He don't like the way he said. Oh yeah, I fucking I take a like I do this breath or this noise before I take my first bite. I was like, you notice that when you are editing your videos, you will notice certain things that you do. But it's like you have to learn to love them, baby. Outside of that, I ain't got nothing nice to say. The fuck? I'm not here to baby no grown ass man. That's what all the senior citizen subscribers could do on his channel. and be loved like Ellie because she saw that she was resilient and she was beautiful. But hey, Ellie not worried about Nichole, not one bit. Hell, Nichole started wearing her real hair once Ellie came on the scene. So for real, Ellie inspires Nichole. Period. Like the fuck. Like let's talk about it. Shout out to T Lee for keeping that shit a stack. Unless you give off the vibe of being a player, you claim you want to be married, have kids, but dismiss women and treat them badly. Exactly. Make it make sense. But we could pull up multiple videos of you with your homeboys and you smiling from ear to ear. Smiling from ear to ear. Since we love sister want to come for me in the comments. So it's a lot, it's a whole community of people, you know, talking about the shit. But at the end of the day, it's really not. I feel like I don't know, y'all. I feel like I'm gonna end this live soon though, because I have nothing to really say. But if there is people that y'all want to talk about, somebody said homosexuality in prison. I'm finna watch this video later because I'm curious. I'm curious. I want to know what it's giving. Hmm. I feel like I should play a song to get us back in the groove, guys. Or like, who wants to come up here and talk? I feel like if we come up here and talk, we can at least, end it on a strong note. Oh shit. Oh, I have some side notes too. Hold on. So yeah. Do y'all believe yeah, good night, baby. I'm finna go soon. Probably down here for 2 more minutes, but I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. Do y'all believe there is a Nichole hate train? Do y'all feel like there are people that just hate Nichole just because Nichole's Nichole? And do y'all feel like y'all tired of the fake storylines and y'all want the real deal? Y'all want to know the real tea why Ellie is exposing? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's trying to sit here and try to say, oh, he's in a dark place. Oh, let's leave him alone. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, and it's just like nobody's really saying anything about him. Like, think about it. Y'all tell me the worst thing I said about this boy. Tell me the worst thing I said about him. Like, I ain't even talking shit yet. I ain't even said nothing about him. Do you guys know who? What's that man name? Andrew Tate is? Do you guys know who Andrew Tate is? I wanted to ask you guys that question. And I always thought Ellie signed an NDA. I don't think Ellie signed an NDA. Hmm. And I knew. And I also said it's so crazy. I said Ellie is African. Child, the motherfucking Africans, child. They know how to get your ass. They be smart. They be on some scammer shit. For real, for real. And I feel like Ellie Ben knew this day was coming. I feel like Dalvin knew it was coming. It wasn't rehearsed, but it definitely was planned because they had videos where like he was like, it sounds like we're breaking up or we're like telling them we're gonna break up. Yeah, they told us everything. Right. Exactly. No, I feel like You can't just want to live a private life but be a YouTuber. We really don't know Nichole. Never seen her mom, only her aunt. That that's her on through marriage. It's like Dalvin is her life. Exactly. And she's keeping it that way and she's keeping it private. Dalvin friends, her friends finally see a friend of Nichole and that's it. Like who is Nichole for real? Right. Dalvin friends, her friends. Finally seen a friend of Nichole and that's it. Like who is Nichole for real? Like exactly. And it's as much as he tried to exploit her and show like, oh, Nichole has access, that's all they can say. Like everything they're saying about Nichole, that was already said about Nichole in the video. So it's just like we know that Nichole got an attitude. We know that she get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't care. Like we don't sit here and watch Nichole. If you do watch Nichole, you like what she's bringing. You know, I personally feel like when a motherfucker don't jet off on like YouTube or anything and just do it by themselves, at least on some like regular shit, and then have guests every now and then I feel like Beloved did that shit by herself. So people that watch Beloved like Beloved for Beloved, they don't like her because of this person or that person. People like Dalvin, they watch Dalvin for Dalvin, but really because of that's Beloved's son. But it's just like it's your time to showcase who you are, and then sometimes have guests and stuff like that. You could have Ellie on there, drop their social media, and kept it pushing. But no, you needed to control, and you wanted her life to live. Yes, I think there is a Nichole hate train. I commented up top before your phone died. Okay, yes, Shannon. It is a Nichole hate train. And it's crazy because I don't even care about Nichole that much and I'm not even trying to be mean. It's just like her. And I asked Lee Carson, I said, do you think Dalvin had anything to do now? He probably lied and just, because Dalvin would be like, why the fuck would you say I created her hate train? But I feel like I wanted to hear hesitation or just hear because Nichole would be like, because Nichole probably said, yeah, everybody hates me because of Dalvin. Like, if that was the case, I'm pretty sure I would have heard hesitation in his voice. But then again, motherfucker be loyal to their people and be like, no. And Nichole probably would never admit something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, girl, you deal with it, and then it affects you. And it's like, why does it affect you? Like, it should not affect you, sweetie. Just do you. Yes, he has potential. Like I'm not sitting here saying like motherfuckers think that I'm just like I literally say like people don't understand. I thought I watch him because he's entertaining to me because I be cringing. Like I was like, bitch. I was like, my friend used to be like, you always make that face and people probably think you bougie or you too good or something like that. And it's just like cause sometimes I be cringing, like I be having my bottom teeth out and I just be looking like, ugh, like so it's just like I do that with him, just like when he be like, "Cause your hair's too big." Then I be like, "Ugh, why would he say that?" Like, oh my god, like, I'm cringing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, and I'll just talk my shit, but that just be that. Like, I'll still watch because he would like, and I don't even have to watch the whole video. He just always do something. He always saying something shady. Like, I can pull a video up right now, y'all, and react to it. Like seriously, and it'll be something within the first couple seconds that he has said or did. It's not hard. He don't make it hard for you. He make it too easy to really like pick him apart. It should never be that easy. When you can, if you want to create so many motherfucking narratives, create a narrative with your own life. Talk about high school. Talk about funny, like, okay, today I'm finna talk about what happened when my teacher sent me to a fucking principal office, and today I'm finna talk about the day I graduated, and then I be seeing people in the conversation give him numerous ideas. He don't take them. That's when I knew I was like, whatever. I don't have time to be babying this man. He already know what he needs to do. Shannon, how can you say that and don't even know her life? What's something personal that you know about her and makes her captions on videos, but watch it and says nothing pertaining to the caption? Her life revolves around Dalvin, the gay guy who lives in Louisiana, who she stayed with a few days. What happened? So they friendship. It was people she did vids with that no longer supported her channel. Girl, hold on. Let me break that one down. So I'm gonna read out loud, and this is new. Okay, so it's like her life revolves around Dalvin and the gay guy who lives. Oh, her gay friend that lives in Louisiana, who she stayed with for a few days. What happened to their friendship? So it was. What are you talking about? That black boy that was all calm and shit. It was people she did vids with that she no longer that no longer support her channel. His true colors showed. Okay, we picking up, y'all. His true colors showed. His true colors showed with other people for sure. It's terrible because because I've been hearing the hatred in the voices of ladies who consistently attacking her verbally. Say narrative with your own life. Are you saying save narrative? Say narrative with your own life. Explain that one to me. L. Roberts. Say narrative with your whole life. But yes, there are people that are like they hate Nichole. I'll be laughing because I just like, why they don't like her? Like, what did that girl do? Because she be talking shit. She need to stand up. I'm like, maybe she don't know y'all, and she don't feel like y'all working or standing up to her. You know, like I'm pretty sure she would have like mentioned somebody's name. The fact that Lee Carson got on these people panel, and then he's sitting there like he threw shade like. The guy who panel was like, "Oh, he's telling all you other T pages to fall back." Davin can tell me to fall back, girl. I don't care. I do not motherfucking care, girl. I'm telling him the same thing. Ellie telling him to fall back, bitch. I don't give a fuck what he tell me. The fuck, right, girl. I knew you was agreeing with me when you said create a narrative with your whole life. Oh, I said that. Yeah, create a narrative with your own life. Exactly. Boom, bitch. I forgot I said that shit. That's why I need to read the comments on time. Create a narrative with your own fucking life. You can't even do that with a girl. So it makes me believe that you really like a bitch. Yes, that guy and Dalvin's HB girlfriend. She used to H. Yes, that guy and Dalvin's HB girlfriend. She used to hang out with her. She did a few vids. Oh yeah, that guy and Dalvin's Houston boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't know. She used to hang out with side a few vids with her, but then after a while it goes dry. Like people that come back to her channel time and time again are Dalvin's. HB, I agree when you were talking about Dalvin last night. I said, girl, girl, I did not lie. Did I fucking lie? No, I did not. Homeboy. Yes, and then it's just like, y'all, he was sneaking out at night, child. And Ellie is just like, it's like she didn't even bring that up. He brought up how she was like questioning him and being overly possessive, like trying to put her out there like she's just so clingy and on him. She was like, "No, you're leaving that in the middle of the night. I wake up and you're gone. And I ask you where you're at, and you're like, you want to like get smart. Tell me you don't gotta tell me where you at or something like that. Like what? We live together. The fuck? Are you okay? Like the fuck? Oh." So, Walt done made a motherfucking video talking about Popeye's 5-piece chicken tender and red beans and rice. Let's skip to his video and see if he talking about the situation. You know? Because if we talking about, you know, they trying to hop on the story. The way they be acting. Hmm. Everybody trying to come out.
That's sad to get some tenders.
He eating.
Jay Thursday.
Yeah, that man eating, y'all. I ain't even have to watch the video. Now I can skim through one of Dalvin videos and it just be. It said, this is what Ellie put on her IG. I don't even get hurt when they cheat anymore. Knowing they cheated themselves out of something great brings me enough peace. So, like maybe but I don't know. She can't. I don't think she's talking about Nichole, y'all. And she said Ellie so left him.
Hello out there. Welcome to Jasmine's Way. If you have Zaddy Chuck Chuck is actually the son of B Love, who's a mega big YouTuber. She has over 1 million followers. So I started watching Zaddy Chuck Chuck. I found his channel through B Love, and then I was introduced to Ellie, who has been his new girlfriend for maybe over the past year. She's a very, very, very beautiful woman naturally. And you can tell she has a very sweet and genuine spirit. Zaddy Chuck Chuck, we all know, like Zaddy Chuck Chuck, I like Zaddy Chuck Chuck too. He's funny to me. I can tell he's highly ambitious and he really wants his channel to probably be one of the biggest things that's out there. So they were doing mukbangs, and then they started doing restaurant reviews because they wanted to take it to the next
Yeah,
level.
she let him know real quick. It wasn't even no drama. He drew it out.
It's more like they're blogging, but they're actually like, it's kind of like you can tell they're acting because it's not like a blog where you're just kind of being who you are, but more so somebody's taping them, and it's been kind of practice routine of what we're going to say. Ellie has her own YouTube channel, which I'm also subscribed to, and it's called Ellie So. I really, really like her channel. She's natural. She's very transparent. She invites us into her world, and she's recently started to invite us to see her family. Like I just recently watched the video where she was at the beach with her sister and her nephews. So I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of was like, when I saw the video come up today about the breakup, Ellie's video saying I left. And I'm like, okay, let me watch this. The first thing I was thinking, like, yeah. They doing this to, get the ratings up even more. But Ellie was very quick to say, this is not about me trying to boost anybody's career, my career, his career. This is facts. I have left Zaddy Chuck Chuck. I have moved back to New York. And I don't even want to be his friend. I don't plan on talking to him anymore. So I'm like, man, like, what happened? Because, usually, like people when they break up, they, sometimes remain friends, but she doesn't even want to talk to him anymore. So I've read the comments. A lot of people are saying they believe that Zaddy Chuck Chuck has been controlling, different things like that. Now I know in his previous relationship with this young lady, and for some reason I cannot think of her name. I remember watching one of their videos, and he was a little bit like kind of controlling as far as like do it this way, do it that way. I think he's kind of a perfectionist, and he's also like highly ambitious and wants his channel just like to be the biggest thing. But Ellie, she just said she wasn't being true to her, and honestly, when she changed her hairstyle, when she had like these black twists long with the edges, the designer edge design thingy. I'm older, so I like this the young people thing. I was looking at her like, oh, she's beautiful. She can wear any hairstyle. And I'm like, I don't like that on her. I like her natural look. And I just felt like, I don't know if that was him, like, okay, switch it up, just, because or whatever. And
See, I'm following her the whole way through. I feel exactly how she feels. And that's it, and that's all. Just dealing with the facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that hairstyle on her. I like her natural hair, but I mean, she's still pretty, but, maybe it's him telling her, bitch, I can't drive. Your hair too fucking big. We heard him say that. That's wrong.
It's good to switch it up, but it just didn't fit her.
It didn't seem like it came natural to her.
I didn't like the style. And like I said, she's beautiful. She can wear anything, but to me, it was like more so, was that a Zaddy Chuck Chuck idea for you to change your hair? So one of their like recent videos was, we need space, we need time apart. And Zaddy Chuck Chuck was expressing how he went out one night, and I think he didn't tell her he was going out because she was asleep. He didn't want to wake her up, and she said, well, you should have woke me up and told me we were going out because I shouldn't have to wake up and you're not there. And I agree. That's just a level of respect. Like, tell me when you're leaving the house. Anything could happen. You wake up and the person's not there. You're like, what's going on? Also, she had moved to Houston with him, and she was having issues, developing friendships. And I don't want to say issues because she can meet anybody and become friends, but people would love to be friends with her. So it wasn't a problem with her making friends. It's just getting out there to be exposed to being able to get friends, because like she they expressed in the video. You know, either got to be in college,
yes, it was his idea,
or working a job, etc. So you can see in that video that something was occurring and happening. And Ellie expressed in her breakup video that Zaddy Chuck has like all of a bunch of videos that they pre-recorded. So I'm sure he's going to be uploading those, but it's kind of going to be weird now because we know the truth. Like, you guys are not together. So it's like, why are you still uploading these videos as if you all are together? Because people are going to kind of be looking at it a little weird. The one thing I've noticed with Zaddy Chuck is like he likes to do collabos, like collaborations. Like, he doesn't do too many solo videos, and that's fine. Like, you have like people that
yes,
like
boom. He did say he found Ellie lying on the floor crying because she missed her family. Like, damn, sis, if you're being held captive, blink twice. Thank you, hello. Can a choir say a fucking man? The fuck? Like, let's stop acting like, you know, like, oh, he probably cheated with Nichole. It's past that. That girl was sad. She was low. Couldn't have friends. Just
hosted, like, you know, they like, that's their job. They just like to have other people with them all the time. So I'm curious to see who's going to, I hate to say it like this, be the replacement.
Talk about it, T. Lee.
Because Ellie, you know, she's phenomenal. She got her own channel. She doing her own thing. She's going to be fine. But I'm curious to see about Zaddy Chuck, his transition from this breakup, because he's so used to having people with him, doing videos with him. It's going to be weird seeing how he moves forward, and if he's going to get somebody, another girl to be in the video, or, you know, a homeboy to be in the video. What's going to happen? And Ellie expressed that everybody's been knowing that they were having issues. And the one thing I want to say is, I'm so proud of her for doing what was best for her and leaving a toxic situation, because many people, and she did it, she didn't stay forever. So I really applaud this young lady, because a lot of times we like we see red signs, or we know something's not right for us, and we continue to stay in a bad situation. But she didn't do that. She saw that this was not a good relationship for her, and she couldn't be herself. She wasn't happy, and she decided to put herself first. And I applaud her for that, because we all have to learn to love ourselves first and to put ourselves first if something's not right. So, and like I said, I like both of them. I like Zaddy Chuck. They're both young. You know, they're like, I believe, late 20s, you know, and I'm in my early 40s. So they're young to me, you know, and they're growing, they're evolving, you know. So I think that they're both going to be fine, but I really am curious about to see kind of how's this going to go for Zaddy Chuck. Is he going to keep uploading those old videos, even though everybody know the truth? I also want to know, like, see, Ellie is a very transparent person, so I guess she like, you know what, I'm just going to have to tell these people, I'm not with this man no more. Even though he uploaded these videos, I guess she's like, I'm just going to be honest with people and tell them I'm not with Zaddy Chuck anymore. I'm doing my own thing, because she's starting to record videos in New York with her family. And I guess she's like, I'm just going to be transparent. And I appreciate her for doing that. You know, they have had a public relationship, and some people could be like, well, who cares? It's not our business, out of this. But they kind of put their relationship out there for it to be our business. So, you know, I think it was great that she let us know what the real deal was. So, please leave a comment.
Right, instead of putting out a narrative.
Ranting on and on and on and saying the same
that
thing.
y'all was still together.
Like I said, I saw in a previous relationship that Zaddy Chuck had with this lady, this young lady, and I cannot think of her name. I'll try to put her
Nichole.
Picture
she put Nichole picture.
My apologies that I can't think of her name, because she's doing well on her own channel, but she's kind of like doing videos with this guy she's like rooming with, and I don't know his name either. My apologies about that, and you know, but. So she's kind of the type, too, that kind of like to do collaborations like Zaddy Chuck. So I'm just kind of curious to see what Zaddy Chuck's next steps. Because he was trying to go to the next level with this, where him and Ellie, and I think he had the idea of me and Ellie. But now Ellie like, I got to go do me. Like, I'm not happy with you, and I'm not about to stay. And I'm saying, so homegirl can get anybody she wants, so why stay? You know, and same for Zaddy Chuck. I mean, you know, but hopefully this will be a great place for them to do self-reflection And even with himself, like seeing, maybe am I being a little bit too controlling with females, or am I too like just over the top when it comes to my career, and I'm trying to impose everything I see, my vision, onto other people. I just really kind of want to know what's going to happen with Zaddy Chuck channel. Comment below and let me know what you think. And please, once again, subscribe to this channel. Bye, guys. Peace.
They said Nichole of course drunk talking about Nichole. I mean talking about Ellie. That's it.
Yeah. Hey.
It's Lee Carson eating pizza, Little Caesars. We're going to see if he was talking about her. Did you read the text message? She was calling him a bitch. Like, no woman call a middleman that even said the message.
Nichole, you want some pizza?
Right. Lee Carson trolling talking about something. Nicole, you want some pizza? They said, bitch, didn't nobody think shit was sweet. But you. Now go run back to Zaddy Funk. Y'all, this shit is funny. Who is Nebe with the T? I like her. It's Nebe with the T. I'm glad she walked away. He needs to work on himself. Period, girl. Shout out to Brandy Child. Yeah, she said something like, you thought it was all sweet in that penthouse. Ooh. Okay, so that's what people was mad about. Okay. But so it's like, if she said that, like, who cares, Let the tea, let the shit boil and rumble. Let's eat the popcorn before we get to speculating and shit. Let the hoes get to throwing blows. She said, so the Carson said, Nichole, you want some pizza? And he smiled at the camera. I'm like, oh, look at him trolling the subscribers. And then she put an insert saying, bitch, didn't nobody think that was sweet. But you. You go run back to Zaddy Funk Punk like you always do, fucking doormat. Ellie got away and your dumb ass still there lingering around, hoping he'd come crying to you. Granted, just keep her name out of your nasty ass mouth. Ooh. So I think they're talking about, I don't know, Nichole maybe? I didn't hear the part. She must have been talking real low. She said something like you said. And they was like, who else had a penthouse? And they said, Nichole is so loud in your video, but I'm so for sure it was her doing a mukbang. She would have you on hush mouth. But I'm sure if she was doing a mukbang, she would have you on hush mouth. I'm just saying, sounds like she's doing all that on purpose because of Ellie and Chuck situation, period. Or maybe it's just a part of the ZCC content. But whatever she's so excited about at this point in time, disrespectful while you're recording your video. I don't know. Oh, every time he records a video? Very disrespectful while you're recording your video. Okay. But we can't tell him how to act in that lady house. The fuck? Like, let's be real. Stop talking so I can hear Nichole's conversation. See, that's what they really wanted to do. Okay, so then this is a long one. Oh, Sean, click off the video. They said, oh, Nebe, do it to me. It's with Nair. You hold me in your arms, baby. And I love you for now, baby. That's really who his man is. They was eating good, child. And do what you're doing to me. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, look. They probably was playing on Ellie time talking about shit. I'm gonna get his attention by any means necessary was a person. But the thing is, I don't think Nichole was getting his attention. I think that he was in on it. He told her to get a thigh tattoo, and then you know, Ellie versus Nichole, like he wanted that. They said Zaddy Chunk Chunk is a weirdo, so they wanted that kind of like beef with him, but Ellie probably wasn't going. It probably was all a part of this. They knew the fans was gonna eat it up, and then they was sitting there thinking like, you know, they don't even have to do much for people to get all riled up about. It's him using the same song for me. Oh, he used the same song he used for Nichole. Did he slap? Oh, he smashed the pie in her face. Oh, he gonna slap her with powder? Zaddy Chunk slapping her with? You're lying. Move, Minaj, move. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is so weird. They said Zaddy Chunk Chunk is a weirdo. He smashed the pie in her face, in Nicole's face, and then put powder on his hand, slapped her. Although they did it to each other, it's like, what the hell is going on? Um, and he all in her ear yelling. That's what I'm saying. He do too much. Talking about it's never the right time to say goodbye. Uh-uh. Can't let Nichole leave without a boil. Now he invite Ellie in. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. The first time she got on camera. Okay. Oh, he used the same video. It's the same music. Oh Lord. What dance is they doing? It's so corny. And he told her, let's do this. This is not the motherfucking wisdom. This is not Disney, Playhouse Disney, nigga. Like, why you can't just be mature and y'all just walk in holding hands or something? Why is he doing the salsa? Ooh. No. It's ugly. It's nasty. He don't even seem like he in love. He seem like he acting. Like, why is... Ugh. Now, people can see y'all. That kid... Now, the people can see y'all. That kiss, I thought you were afraid of the videos getting yellow marked. Like, he did not want to kiss her. He was like, girl. What's she like? Yeah, I'm done talking about these motherfuckers. I feel like I don't listen to so many people talk about it. Is Ellie talking about Lee Carson? Like, they just ran with that storyline, y'all. He acts like a little kid. Um, you listen close. He do. This was... Oh, she get 21K. See, I need my videos to be at 21K. Okay, Nichole, stop you drunk on live.
own story, so be kind. Yo, not. You gotta say it like that. Just saying. A little decorum. Just saying. No, you have to say, okay? And Nikki's gonna smile and thank you as well. Nod. I'm fucking with you. First of all, I gotta. Don't do that! Stop! I got something to say towards all of y'all. Don't engage with the negative comments. You'll learn that. You'll get older. Look. No, I don't care. Look at this. Oh, hi. Hi, honey. I'm sure you got a lot of messages. I hope you're having a good time. I bet it's really warm where you are. It's good to hear from you. See? Why do you gotta do that? Hi. Truth or drink, the video's coming tomorrow. We filmed it. We're gonna have to edit some things out. We're not exactly sure what can be said. And no names were mentioned and no men were harmed in the process of that video. Unless they wanted to be. That's all I'm saying. My man, thank you. It's secured. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna end this. You guys have a good night, and right? I'm here for a little while longer. We might do one more. Sure. Yes. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Bye.
See, even when I watched her live when she was drunk, I feel like she still ain't saying nothing. Like, she was just popping her shit, on some social media gangster shit, something we ain't never seen her on before. hmm And this is probably the real Nichole. Them looks and eyebrows. Yeah, her and Dalvin act like that. Shit, probably. That's why they was friends for so long. Or she probably got that shit from him. It's really hard to watch her videos now without getting mad and wanting to slap her. She's so fake, it's sad. But hey, she's pretty good at it though. And I totally understand hate is annoying, but she was so rude to the nice people too. And she won't be saying I don't give a fuck about nothing when she loses subs. She seems like an angry, combative drunk. Not a good look for her at all. No sweetness. There's just somebody. Well, she probably just drunk, y'all. She was just hella drunk. Girl, I don't fucking know. Allegedly, she done went to the nigga done put her to some shit too. I can't talk about this nigga no more. I don't have nothing. I think when I do my live streams, they're probably just gonna be an hour. And I have to wait till, but I'm just really making up for the time because I've been going for a long time, guys. So I'm glad I know how to just StreamYard now. We're definitely gonna get into some things. Let's listen. I want to listen to his reaction, but I don't want to get my channel, taken down because he says, use his content. And he's waiting for somebody to do that. We all know his fake ass apology is just, girl. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna go to bed. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night.